Alright, let's jump back into it. I'm feeling slightly better than yesterday, so hopefully... Oh, graphics flashed. Hopefully that will keep up, and it won't go all downhill after about 10 minutes. Let's start talking, because we have a few more places we have to talk to. Man, those new tanks are okay, baller. I mean, that's not the love about tanks. They're like big badass versions of the cars. Or our tanks, anyway. Unlike those Arabonia models, ours have wheels and not tracks, so they're closer to cars like that. Man, if they can make tanks like that, I can't wait to see what kind of cars they come up with next.
That's fair.
Yes. The military-industrial complex. This is my first year getting assigned to security detail for the festival. A real doozy. I've been running around everywhere helping everybody with everything. But that's my job after all. I'm here to help the people of this fine city. There's still quite a bit more to offer to get... There's still quite a bit more festival to go, so I gotta keep at the grind until it's all wrapped up. What do those say? Oh. Revolution Festival. That's some high-quality text. Must have been in Japanese and they had to directly change the text on it. A huge relief that the festival's going off without a hitch. Everybody's having a good time from what I can see. That's even more reason not to let our guard down. We need to make sure it stays safe to the end. You picking anything up, Spriggan? Anything feel off to you? Listen, if you catch a whiff of anything strange, you tell us right away, got it? Now that we're gonna get the chance. Up until last year, I was just another city enjoying the festival on the ground. It wasn't until I joined the force that I realized how important their role is during the festivities. Everyone's able to relax and breathe easy thanks to the tireless work the officers do in the background. And now I'm one of them, another officer working hard to make sure folks can enjoy themselves at the festival. I'm always happy to see places where they only have one line of dialogue. It makes things go by faster, or one set of dialogue. This festival will be a big boom for the economy going forward. Maybe it's time we considered expanding. But, well, perhaps we should just take our mind off work for today. Looking at the festival from a customer perspective is plenty valuable, too. I just have to not do what I usually do to relax. I've learned my lesson. Oh yeah, he was that guy. Can't let my guard down or karma will pay me back tenfold. Something's missing, I'm afraid. Something vital. I'd hoped to weave this festive atmosphere into my work. Yet still the tower eludes my brush. Oh, how I despair. Oh, how sweet the satisfaction will be when I finally tame it. Well, just what am I missing? What could it be? One sec. Lifting the window around my peripheral. Alright, we'll go in there last.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
So we got some side quest. I don't remember which ones we've accepted. Oh, are you here from that office place? Yep, and Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Oh, this one. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. Oh, I didn't realize that this was the same person. The clothing changes throw you off. But I already heard something happen between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know? Poor guy took a day off work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help, too. So please, for his sake. You know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. Can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best I can. No problem. Every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago we heard Jess canceled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, I can't hide it. It was all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell he hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. And he said, can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. And I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. Then Jess, he sniffle. You get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now, not after what I did. I get that. We'll take care of it, don't worry. You can understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just... yeah. Girl must have picked up on it. It's the Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh, yes, of course. Dan plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's get over there. The terrace by the station, right? Let's go. So a different place. We'll go there eventually. Here, Jess's manager is coming over to the terrace by the station. Don't tell him I said this, but please make sure Jess is taking care of himself. Well, I'm just glad everybody can come out and enjoy the festival this year. I was worried it'd be a bit of a downer after everything, but I guess we're all starting to heal. That puts me at ease. The way things are going, I think the EGC will be a real showstopper tonight. The newest gala is made with a theme of hope in mind. I think it's particularly relevant nowadays. I know it'll be a hit.
We have full confidence in our products.
Star Jewel Bangle, gift for Agnes.
We await your next visit.
Launching planner.
I'll eventually get it right.
Thank you.
Anya suddenly bursting through the door. Well, looks like the team's having fun. Guess I should check in on downtown, see how things are going there. They've seen better days for sure, but they deserve their time in the sun like everybody else. I'm gonna go downtown and play a game or two with the boys. I'll probably swing back here once it's dark. I've known Simon and all the neighborhood folks for basically forever. My teammates are great too, but the neighborhood is like one big family. It's really nice we can all get together. Tonight though, I'm heading downtown with Simon. Gotta celebrate with the team this time. So Simon and Frala are going to check on their neighborhood, huh? Oh, whatever. We have some time to kill, so I guess I'll practice a little. It's been a while. Everyone's doing whatever, right? Might as well take a load off. Not like my folks care if I come home or not, anyway. Ah. Bunch of higher-ups. Oh, good to see you two. Been a while since Long Lie, eh? Hey, come on, Mr. Prez. Think about your position for a second, yeah? Well, it's good to see you again, Mr. President. Also, Bon and the Crown Prince shooting the shit over drinks. Now, there's something you don't see every day. Couldn't even tell you were all here until we were right in front of you. That's the Flying Swallow for you. Oh, don't give me too much credit. They owe much to their excellent attendance. Oh. Well, perhaps I can think of this as a little Long Lie reunion party. These sorts of meetings are few and far between. How could I refuse? Incidentally, I told Nadja to take a few days off. Dare I say, this company here can fend for themselves just fine. I hear Nadja's getting a break. I actually just ran into her a while ago. Anyway, I'm sure you guys got a bunch of stuff you want to talk about. I'll mosey on out of here before your bodyguards glare a hole in my skull. Not glaring. Come now, you don't need to stand on formality in this company. You're right. Why not take a seat and help yourself to some skewers? This was one of my favorite local haunts back when I was in office. The skewers pair perfectly with a cold glass of Far Eastern sake. Yes, I think you'll find the sake crisp and refreshing. Quite different from the aged stuff you'll find elsewhere. Speaking of, looks like you two have empty glasses. How about another round on me? I didn't even notice the guards when we walked through here. I just kind of sprinted. Because I usually just kind of eyeball the map sometimes, more than the actual screen. Wonder how many festivals I've done now. Been a while since I moved here. I get flooded with customers naturally, so I gotta put my back to and whip up the best soba I can.
Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
I imagine I'll have some interesting conversations with the former president and the crown prince. They're both quite unconventional fellows, ones you don't often get to talk with. Those connections must be handled with care. I say, this makes my whole trip worth it right here. What more can a man want? These stalls are simply overflowing with wonderful food and drink. Quite the pleasant change of pace, I must admit. Ajay simply has to be a stick in the mud and forbid me from snacking at the hotel. But today I am free. Oh, the joys of juicy grilled chicken, a refreshing note of cold brew. Alcohol's overrated. They may be not my constituents anymore, but I still care deeply for the people of Varacion. You have my thanks for your help there. I believe that the future of this country is in good hands with your generation on the horizon. I'll have to pass that along to Kilika. Well, look at you out here doing security for the bigwigs. Looks like they're keeping you busy. Yeah, I was not expecting I'd get assigned to a post like this. I mean, I get it. The president needs security for all his visits. Just me? I mean, I get it. The president needs security for all his visits. Just me. No bad thoughts. Just gotta shove and do my job. Don't need any pity or pep talks for that. Yep, keep your chin up, bud. If I remember right, he's Kayla's brother. I think they both have their hands full with bureaucracy and all that kind of crap. The president says he likes that new outfit of his a lot. Blends in well in the streets, and he can just slip right into it after big meetings or ceremonies. That said, I'm not sure if he picked it out today because he expected more casual company or what. Everyone needs to relieve stress every now and then. That's exactly what these places are for. Why not have a seat? I'll take care of the bill for you. Freaking suits trying to butter me up with free shit. Renee pulls us all the time, too. It's an honor to have both President Rocksmith and Prince Sharid staying with us. They both got their own security personnel, but that doesn't mean I can ignore my own job. They're still guests, and as such, they fall under my protection. I'm to make sure whatever happens outside stays outside. Ah, here's where Judith is. Oh, Van. Already doing your rounds, huh? You were with us a little bit ago. Congrats on the festival going off without a hitch. Yes, congratulations. It's so nice to see the whole city come together to celebrate. It's hard to stop a 100-year tradition, after all. Though the festival makes all the others look like a low-budget office party. It's still a special day for all of Calvert. There's been a ton of reporters asking me for interviews. What do you think of the festival? Any big plans for next year? All that stuff. Oh, I just consider that part of the festival spirit. I do see a lot of people interviewing celebrities during the festival. I hope it makes sense. Or I suppose it makes sense. I just wish the reporters would chill with the really personal questions. Nowadays, they really pick you and try to get gossip material. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? The last guy, gosh, he did not know how to take a hint. Huh, handle the interviews and stuff? Well, it did kind of end up that way, yeah. I still have a lot to learn, though. My seniors at the Tyrell Times have really been helping me out. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You've been a busy bee lately. I really owe you for helping me out with that article. It was about to blow up, wasn't it, Judith? Yeah, just a bit ago, those BuzzRaider guys never learn, I swear. Seriously, thanks, Muriel. I saw you out there in Horacion too, giving it 110% like you always do. You really think so? Hearing you say that makes my heart all... huh. Oh, what? It's not like that. My emotions got the better. No, they didn't. I mean, I feel really thankful for all the help I've gotten. Not just from Dingo, okay? I'm just happy, you know? Oh, Muriel. Well, that's good to hear. I got it. I want to repay you for setting everything up for us, so how about I treat you to a little makeover? You know the perfect place. Nina, Sarah, why don't you two come along with us? Oh, and Shahina, and oh, how about you, Agnes? Me? Oh wait, you want to treat me? If I didn't, I wouldn't have offered. It's the least I can do, really. Girl's gotta look good when she takes the stage, you know? The limelight's coming your way, I can just tell. It's your chance to get used to all the attention. Then, when you want to get to strut your stuff, it's the one you appreciate, you'll look good when you do it. Do that. Okay, sounds like a plan. Atta girl. Hina might be a tad young for this, though. I just wish Judith's friend Risha could have tagged along with us. He's supposed to be back today. Huh. I was just shocked to hear what happened with Dingo. Seeing Marielle pull herself back together and press on gave me strength to carry on too. I really admire her. She never gives up no matter what. I want to learn how to be like that. Still support everyone in my own way. Well, the press will be lying low for the time being, mainly with Nina and the others. But I think I'm gonna tag along with you today, so let me know if there's anything you need me for. Oh, we have to bring Agnes along for a while. Nina said she was gonna meet up with some friends of hers over at the bathhouse. It's really nice to see her making new friends. And everyone has been so kind to me as well. I really feel like I've made some lifelong friends. I've come to realize how much everyone has been supporting me and how narrow my focus has been. Oh man, what am I doing getting all teary-eyed at the festival? Come on, I should be enjoying myself. Judith even came over to cheer me up. Right, no crying for me. Gotta turn this frown upside down. Elite-looking young adult. Thank you very much for meeting with me today, Miss Sonia. I do apologize. My parents have been trying to marry me off as of late. Getting quite heavy-handed. You're putting that on your back at 25? It's rough. You're still aiming for the Ministry of Home Affairs, aren't you? You're really shooting for the moon. Oh, no, I'm sure there are plenty of others more suited for the role than I. Well, no sense of standing here chatting all day. Shall we take a little trip around town? I booked us a nice table for dinner, but I'd like to hear first where you might want to go. Oh, of course. Nice. Got my festival date locked in. Oh, some nice arm candy to boot. He's young, he's handsome, he's high class. That's the whole package right there. I apologize. I really should have asked you earlier. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to go, Miss Sonia? Oh man, oh man, oh man. He's even asking what I want, even though he already had a plan. Green flag, baby. Age, check. Looks, check. Status, check. Personality, big ol' check. This one's a keeper, and I bet your ass I'm keeping him. Okay, then. What's she looking all, Oh, big talk over there. Expect nothing less from that Mr. Huckberry. Can't let him show me up. Can't let everything Miss Polanski taught me go to waste. I can do this. Just stay focused. He's raring to go. That's the word I was looking for. They want me at the next banquet, huh? I painted my... I mean, what do they really need my old ass there for? Moderation and everything, Mr. Huckberry. Even in your golden years, you shouldn't let go of your obligations. You may be interested to hear, however, that the venue has some fetching ladies in charge of the hospitality. Well, why didn't you say so? Let's go, let's go. Well, why don't we kick it off an hour early this time? No cavalier to a fault, eh, old friend? They say the wise warrior avoids the battle, but I'm not sure that quite describes him. Never a dull moment with him, though. That I can say for certain. I think he's still going over economics and investments in spite of it all. Like clockwork, the man. Those association banquets are good food and all, but I just can't stand those legacy VIPs. But it's the party afterwards I'm looking forward to the most. Come on, let's get the let out. Time's a wasting. Don't be getting yourself into trouble, Huck. Oh, have you come to enjoy the festival as well? Cremona and the young miss are attending the festival together today. She looked to be in high spirits when she went out. I believe she's been getting along much better with the president lately. Yeah, my thanks for lifting her spirits. It brings a tear to this old man's eye.
Do you need something? Please come in.
Yet another line of dialogue, though. We're short-staffed today. Ramona is at the festival with the young miss. No need to worry, though. I had already planned on being down on headcount for today in advance. We'll still provide our top-shelf service in spite of it. I believe that's everybody in this area, right? Alright. I guess we'll just go back.
Then let's
You
head
just
over.
do the side quest since it's over there. Over there. Oh, we got some kind of achievement. All gifts given. Oh. Lindbaum. Increases arts damage by 50%, but delay afterward is longer. Eh. Yeah, wasn't there a thing where we get a, Oh, there it is. So, the last plugin is getting 1 million Mira. Huh. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting that one here. Maybe towards the end of the game. Maybe. Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? You're recently talking about his future, as an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was, things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. It could be a very rewarding challenge as a performer, yes. Well, I said forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response, so be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust he's still near the capital. Thanks for the info. That's really useful. Well, I got you here. Mind if I ask about anyone else I might know? I don't know much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Kayla and Lulu, I think. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that's a big help. You know the two of them. So it should be easy to ask about them. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Ah, right. Thanks again. I'll mention it. I hope I can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's head to the Blue Score then, so we can speak with the idols. Yeah, off to Riverside we go.
Off we go.
Isn't it great how it's like by the end of the game and I still don't remember which direction on the D-pad exactly does what? Like, I literally just guess every single time you want to look for
Launching planner.
this stuff or the map. Every time. Investigate. Should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time? We have a save fairly recently. We could just skip the dialogue if there's a choice and we fail it. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you. That explains the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no, Jess of all people. Now you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Did you see Jess somewhere? We bumped into each other at Brothers Music Shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite, but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? What that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. He does work as a florist. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. Okay, back to Raymond for now. Oh, wrong person. I saw Agnes's head move. Yes. Well, Yes, let's. We'll need to give a progress report on our investigation. Speedy.
Let's do this.
Wherever he is. Yeah, I said, I talked about the whole thing of, hopefully feeling better after, like, or hopefully not feeling worse after, like, 10 minutes. It's hitting me, like, now. My nose is, like, can't really breathe through it. It's awesome. He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh, not really rare. Not really that rare flower. They're really common in our hometown. Tinkerville's full of them. Yes, Carol and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Well, you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Eda. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? Why do the three of you like white daisies in particular? Maybe something specific about them appeal to you all? I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice for one. But their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. Pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel ya. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder. Are y'all hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know, that might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, you might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Van told Raymond about Carol and Jess's confrontation. Careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. He really said that? He did. He really bore her heart out. Huh. What did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. Second. I'm gonna go off screen for a second. Okay. Wanted to use that note, that saline nasal spray off screen. Hopefully that'll clear up my nose a little bit. We'll see. Backpedal the flower thing a little. You kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah. That's fair. I don't understand where Jess is coming from. Wanting to ruin how things are now and all? Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Memorial Park Forest. Oh, great. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? Sure about that? That area's restricted, though. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright? He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in. I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol. And I don't see why that meant he had to leave us so out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? He's not coming back. Might as well take it to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. You'll be able to explore the forest and Memorial Park till our quest is complete. Talk to Raymond once you're ready to go. My body is ready. Hey Van, are we going to the Memorial Park Forest now? Yes. Yep, let's roll. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Raven reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had the chance. Finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Van? Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Did we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Do you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. Such a coward. Yes. This is because of Carol. Not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? Still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Of course I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. Sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? They've not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's going to benefit from it if I say it out loud. It'll just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think he finally figured it out. It looks like it. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Raymond. Instead of the thought of ruining things between the three of us. So we have a very, very weird and slightly, I would say slightly incestuous, but it's incestuous in one direction with this guy. But it's a whole ass love triangle. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. Said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I don't know if it doesn't feel like a big deal to me, but but it was to me. And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Yes. Do you understand now? You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait. Carol? That's the outfit I remember seeing her in back in, when I actually saw her in Old Town. I didn't realize it was the same person, in the shop, because, I usually remember their stories, and then their names come along with it. Hey. I was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I wanted to come, but I made up my mind. Just couldn't keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew it all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but it only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now than kick it down the road any further. Right? Yes. It's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. Well, we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it had to be done. Why it just had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. I'd probably say something. How about... mock their friendship? What? Y'all are really gonna regret this, you know. And I know that I already do. But it's probably better this way for the sake of all of us. Sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through and stick together. He is right. That's what I want, at least. This is still a lot to take in, to be honest. But now that you know your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Jess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not. That should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess you've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you. You all really mean that. Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. You're pretty understanding. Don't think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are going to cause the friends you care so much about pain too. You're also going to regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good long talk about what you want. After all that you still want to walk away, that's fine. It's never too late. Ben's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do it if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. I'm so glad everything worked out between them. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. Only right, since I caused this. It'll be alright. It would be right if we all paid in equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. Couldn't ask for better friends. You're looked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Van and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town, and then resumed their work.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Law rank up. Still need a lot more to go to get to rank 5 in all of those. See, we get some vitality droplets. That's 40 HP for Van. Oh no, it's 20. That's 80 HP for Van. I never planned on coming back here. Yet here I am with my old friends in tow. Feels strange. Well, yeah, the heck you mean strange? We're all home together, just as it should be. You can't just up and leave without saying anything, you big dork. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for worrying you. You're a real handful sometimes, you know that? Oh, right, I can't forget work. Now that we found Jess, I gotta get back to business. Right, I need to get back to the store. Actually, though, why don't we get together for the festival tonight? I think that'd be fun. It'd help us unwind after everything. Sounds like a plan. Heck yeah. Today's probably gonna be pretty rough at work, though. Yeah, we're gonna be busy. Let's think about what kind of dinner we can make while we're all at work. What if I just told them both the truth? I don't even know how many times I've considered it. I just never expect things to turn out the way they did. I guess miracles do happen. Some new lyrics just popped into my head. Even if we drift apart a little bit, that bond will always bring us back together. It's helped me realize that. Thank you so much. I really dodged a bullet there. If I hadn't been able to apologize to him, who knows what would have happened. It's made me realize that I have to be more honest with myself and with other people. I can't just bottle up my feelings forever. So tonight we're putting all that to rest for good with a big old party. I'll look for a good present once I'm done with work. I'm just going to turn in that
buying something too, or
that
what?
quest real quick. I want to see the numbers go up.
That's how it goes.
Oh, we're already at AAA. I thought the next rank was 360. Okay. Cool. Then we just have to get the 4SPG completion stuff. Well, next up, the Blacklight District.
Off we go.
A couple side quests.
Don't think I've seen you.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
You know, I wasn't born in Calvert, but I still fit in here. I respect the Republic's values like that. Freedom and equality for all regardless of color or creed. Society doesn't always do a good job sticking to those tenets, but it's nice to have them outlined right in the Constitution. And people like me can find the place for them. And for me, that's the Blacklight District. So yeah, I don't mind celebrating a bit.
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
Oh hey, it's Valenkov. Oh, Valenkov, haven't you learned your lesson? Are you really about to spring for a forgery? Come now, don't put it like that. You know me, I don't care for authenticity or for condition. I care for the story behind this piece. It's still a work of art influenced by the antiques of the East. It caught my eye, and so I shall buy it. Surely an old friend would understand how I operate by now. Oh, you're truly one of a kind, Valenkov. Who else would shine their eyes upon such esoteric merchandise? Now, these are some interesting finds. Coming back to Edith is always worth the trip. Of all the places that old repairmen could have ties to, never in a million years would I have guessed the Blacklight District. But hey, this guy's wares are right up his alley. Maybe there's something in there for me too. I'll hit him up and see. Hey, my. He never changes, does he? Now that I'm finally back in Edith, I'm gonna give his lineup a good long look. And always counting him to stock the strangest things. I've known old Valenkov for decades now. He and I must go back, 30 years probably. Oddball for sure, but customers like him are a rare breed. Though I can't remember how long it's been since I last saw him in person. He hasn't really aged gracefully, has he?
Oh, I've got some fine wares. I've got some
Rare
fine
items.
wares for sale.
Oh, we can rebuy all of those. I'm not gonna do it, but they're giving us the option.
Best come again soon.
Happy Revolution Festival! See these new grenades I got on display? What do you think? Pretty nifty, huh? Yeah, nifty. Are they really talking about the same weapons dealer? Oh, more of a knife guy maybe? I hear ya. Right, get hold of this Ripper here. It's my personal favorite. This merch is definitely the real deal, but man, why's it gotta be so upbeat about it? Goodness gracious, I've got customers rows aplenty today. That threw me off. Oh, on top of the underworld. Need to take a look around. Anything catches your peepers, I'll fill you in on the details.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
You can't afford anything. And as much as I would love to buy these, but yeah, you don't have the money.
We await your next visit.
Guess I'll go visit this shop. We'll go this way. Did you see them? Did you see all those people gathered at the Coliseum? All look so big and strong, like they could tank anything. Like getting stabbed. Oh, this is too much. I'm getting so flustered just thinking about it. Oof. Man, only you could say that kind of shit with a straight face.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming. Strange.
The doctor's not in. Oh, it's Bergard. What's going on? Why does everyone look so afraid? I'm getting deja vu here. Oh, hey, Master. Didn't realize you were here. Hey, got any idea what all this hubbub's about? I believe your answer lies over there. Oh. Okay. Oh, Adios. I figured it was something along those lines. Hoping it wouldn't be that extreme, but, well, blacklight. I have no idea what they're planning to do, but I can't just stand idly by and watch. Yeah, I'd likely rather keep my distance, but I don't think we can here. Let's move. Come on, let's get the show on the road already. You're wasting a good opportunity otherwise. When else will we all meet like this, huh? You make a fine point, truly. The stars must have aligned to direct us all here. Shall we pick up where we left off in the big game then? Well, no stopping this now. The hell there isn't. Hey, cut that shit out. She put away the magical sewing needle. Hey, cut that shit out. You're choking the whole street with all this chi you guys are putting out. Or is it key? Depends on which thing you're talking about. Probably key. Ah, so very good to see you again, darling. It's off, Spriggan. You expect me to pay attention to these nobodies? Got bigger fish to fry over here. Ooh, perfect timing. You guys should hop in and join the fun too. What do you say? Do I look like I want to get my face rearranged? Yeah, I thought not. And you're a bracer for crying out loud. What are you doing egging them on? Look, I'm not going to contest that, Van. Look at these guys. Do I look like I can hold them all back by myself? Well... So yeah, if this is going to happen, we might as well take it down here and contain the spread. If there's any part of you that can shake off a street fight, it's this place. Okay, I'll give you that, but still. Even here, collateral damage is all but inevitable. All hell will break loose once that first punch is thrown, whether you intend for it or not. Why not take the fight to the Coliseum instead? A purpose-built arena should prove for a suitable place for a 2-on-2 match. Man does have a point. Agreed. I say we take up the Roaring Lion suggestion. I don't care where we fight. Let's just let's just get the show on the road already. We'll draw lots to come up with the teams. Everyone good with that? Following Burgard's suggestion, the four stepped into the arena and drew lots to determine the two sides. So I'm with the immovable, eh? Now this should be fun. An honor and pleasure, Silverblade. Enjoy the company while you can, because I'm tearing you both down. Now stop yapping and start... Now wait just a minute, Walter, dear. Oh, what? Does this not remind you of our day out in Horacion? This team seems rather stale to me. It's not every day we get an opportunity like this. Let's say we devise a different matchup. So what, you guys want to draw lots again? Oh, for crying out... Okay, fine, here we go again. Guys versus gals. Well, this is certainly different. Now, this I like. This ought to make for a better match. You two are both Taito's school disciples back in the day, weren't you? Can't wait to see what those fists can do at their very pinnacle. Are you seriously trying to get me to team up with him, you dense? For once I agree with my cantankerous friend here. Sorry, but we're gonna have to veto this one. Oh hush, I can't believe you two. Fully grown and you're still bickering like children. Please, it's only for one match. Can it? I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say. It ain't happening. I suppose this is how it always going to turn out. And what was the point of drawing lots? There we go. This is more like it. Now, can we get started already or what? I have to say, after all that, my enthusiasm for this has gone down the drain. Either way, now that there's nothing to stop us, let's have ourselves some fun, boys and girls. That's our cue to jet. I don't want to be in a 5 hours radius once they're at it. You can leave if you wish. I personally am curious to see how this plays out. Alright, don't let me stop you, Master. See you later. Oh, but before I go, you guys just don't destroy the place, will ya? Okay, maybe that's too much to ask. Just keep it to yourselves, I guess. I better not hear about this up on the surface. You don't really think that could actually happen, right? Am I actually able to go down there and interact with it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a door. And I didn't even realize. What's up? Oh, right. Those street racers asked me to scout some people. I could hit up Walter, but yeah, no, they're just asking for trouble. Maybe Master's willing to play ball. Master, got a second? There's something I wanted to ask you. No problem. What is it, man? Anyway, they're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Sound like fun to you? Thought it might be up your alley. That certainly is a tempting offer. That said, I'm not sure they would appreciate some bogey my age crashing their party. I think I'll pass, but I appreciate that you thought of me. I don't think that'd be a deal breaker for them, but fair enough. I'll see if I can find someone else. Have you considered asking Aaron, perhaps? As it happens, I lived in my orbital bike for the duration of the festival. Oh, good thinking. No idea. You sure you want him racing on it, though? You get scuffed up. A little dent or two is hardly a bother. I enjoy fixing those little gremlins. Alright, thanks, Master. I'll hit him up and see what he has to say. Well, I managed to get a hold of him. He's on board. Good to hear. I'm glad it all worked out. Of course, I can't say this too loudly given the law-breaking involved, but I hope you all have a fun time at the race. You will? I'll keep an eye on him so he doesn't fly off the handle. Bars. Yo, mind if I join the party? Sounds like you guys are planning something big and I want in. Oh, great, my favorite. Were you supposed to be busy right now? Who cares if I was? See a bunch shooting the shit, I get curious, nothing more to it. You were busy fighting. Said you were putting on a race or something? Bikes are allowed, I take it. Sigh. It's a cat's out of the bag. Guess we got motorcyclists racing too. Just don't go crazy here, alright? These guys are mostly amateurs. Bull. How kind of races if you can't go balls out? Well, I'm racing whether you like it or not. Tell him to get ready for an ass whooping. Damn it, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid roping him in. Sounds like we have quite the climactic showdown at hand. Well, we have more dialogue with all the shit going on down here. I too am curious to see how this match ends. If things get out of hand, I'll step in and calm them down. Go ahead and do your rounds. I'll handle the rest. I can almost see the head spinning over at the Bracer Guild. The immovable joining forces with yours truly? Scandalous. We may only be fighting together for a short while, but I fully intend to savor this little treat. Hee. Well, that got weird, but I'll never turn down a challenge from him. Especially not after our showdown back in the Burrow. That match had some implications. Big implications. For now, I think I'll just hang back and see what the Butterfly and Silverblade have to offer. Didn't think there was any fun to be had at the festival, but this might have changed my mind. I can't even remember the last time I squared off against the Golden Butterfly. Bet your ass I'm booking this rematch. I never thought I'd get another opportunity like this after that whole game in Aracian. Maybe I should make a habit of visiting the Revolution Festival every year if it's gonna be like this. Please no. Stir up enough trouble as is. What's going on? Whoa, what the hell are those things, huh? The annual Apex Showdown was supposed to be afternoon, but this shit's way too crazy for that. Now whatever, I'm here for a bloodbath, then let's turn this place into a slaughterhouse. Rah. Two more shops. Woohoo, it's festival time, baby. Come on, everybody, party hard and get your drink on. I want to see you fly your freak flags. I got plenty of booze to go around today. Come on, drink up, freak up. Heck, I bet I could spray my stock all over the street and still have enough left for the bar.
All my stuff.
Nope.
See you later, handsome.
I think we missed a shop, didn't we? Yeah, we missed the bar where that former Jaeger is with her kid. Well, don't you two look awfully friendly together on this festival day? Well, that's alright. We accept all kinds here. We're a judgment-free zone. What? Wait, no, you got it all wrong. Ben and I, we're not... Lay off me already. You always have such a one-track mind. Well, if you know, why'd you seek me out? Fool you twice, shame on you, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention. Thanks for getting revenge for Dingo. He and I went way back. What happened to him just didn't sit right with me at all. I'm glad he got what he wanted at the end. Now we can I'll rest easy going into the festival, and wherever he is, I'm sure he can too. You can say that again. Yeah, and even dead, that guy's got woman pining for him. Guess that's just how big an effect he had on everybody. Ingo was always going after Almana. I imagine deep down, he was always prepared to pay the price. He was really willing to put all on the line to bring them to justice. He never said a word about any of it to me, though. Either way, I'm glad you guys were able to fulfill his last wishes. As a friend of his, thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Ooh, you look I'd better
Now
see
I have to
you
wonder,
again.
what if I bring everybody else that I could possibly bring down here? Huh. Hey, it's Hermes. Well, if it isn't the Spriggan and his merry band of part-timers, how's it going? Got a funny way of celebrating the festival if you're spending it down here with us. Go there. I can say the same for you. All the places you can get your booze on and you pick this skeevy dump. Well, let's not jump to conclusions, Arkwright. I still got work to do, so I'll call for me. He and I do have a lot in common. We both extend our services to the less savory places of society, for one. That's right. We're pretty close. So close, in fact, that I've actually seen her face beneath that helmet of hers. No kidding. Guess you two were closer than I thought. You know, I always figured the thing was just stuck to your head and you couldn't take it off. You're joking, right? This is just a regular old helmet. You keep buttering me up like that, though, maybe you'll get to see beneath it too. Damn, you know how to lead a guy on. Yeah, she always has the same dialogue. Why is she a named character if she always has the same dialogue? I actually get along pretty well with her, enigmatic though she is. It's just the same she can't have the hard stuff when we get together. I get why, but still. How feasible would it be to have a pill that accelerates the breakup of alcohol in the body? Overclocking the liver, perhaps? Word through the grapevine is, the church has some similar drug. If I could just find a way to reverse engineer it, I'd be in business. Now, is that drug what we think it is? Damn, got Salvatore Gotti himself in the house. Ain't the type of guy to get very hands-on with my customers, but someone like him, I gotta make sure we treat him right. Why's that, you ask? You really don't know? He dense or something? This Gotti's films are the shit down here, just like everywhere else. We ain't some other dimension. I recognize some of the guys he's got with him too. Whatever they're doing, they look like they're in good spirits. I think I'm gonna go on a limb and offer him something special for lifting our spirits here in this stump.
What again?
But I have to say, this is an interesting party. Hot damn! I knew this place was the talk of the town, but it's even more invigorating than I ever could have imagined. Hey, you said your name was Leon. I like the cut of your jib. You got some fine taste for such a young guy still. Thank you, Mr. Director. It's an honor to hear that from the man himself. As such an avid fan of yours. I bought your whole catalog, actually. My partner enjoys them too. The standard cuts, at least. Interesting choice of words there, my friend. Is that to say you've watched my director's cuts? Of course, sir. What tasteful man wouldn't? I simply chosen not to share that with Celis. He'd fly off the handle if she ever found out. You say that, but you're still waiting for the right time to tell her, aren't you? I know how these things go, trust me. There are few finer things on the goddess's green earth than an older woman hot and bothered. I suppose so. Nothing gets past you, sir, does it? Not that you could ever tell she's the older one from the way she acts. Oh man, this is great. I'm having the time of my life here. Tell you what, the whole tab's on me. You guys too, don't be shy. Come on, join us. Well, if you insist. Far be it from me to turn you down. I shall accompany you until my princess has returned. Oh great, this can only end well. What the hell's Gotti doing over here anyway? As far as I can tell, the guy tried searching for this place after he caught wind of it, but he got lost. That lad there bailed him out. Still, that's the one and only Salvatore Gotti, eh? Think I can get him to shoot one of his famous movies here? You sure that's a really good idea? Shine a light on this joint? Perhaps not. You're all having fun at least. Let's leave them be for now. Sure there'd be unique dialogue if we brought you to come along. You don't say. You're telling me the Far East has its share of pleasure quarters too? Correct. They're not as abundant as you might be accustomed to, but they do still exist. Of course, they're not quite as active as they once were. Can't say I'm surprised given how things are out there. indeed. They do still sound like an interesting little venues. I'll have to visit when I get the chance. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. They sound pretty into that discussion. Okay, so it's all the same dialogue. Hermes, you want to race? Oh right, those street racers asked me to scout some people. If there's anybody I ought to talk to, she's at the top of the list. Hey Hermes, got a sec? I'm doing a job for some street racers right now. They're looking for some extra racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh, are they now? Well, color me intrigued. Tell me more. Right, so they want to go all out for their big rematch is the gist. Unfortunately, I still got some work to take care of today. If the timing works out, though, I'd be happy to join in. Nice. That'd be really great. Yeah, once you're free, just head right on over to the meet. Sound good? Better than good. Thanks for the invite. How many more people do we have? We meet again. I got a job to do right now. I take it. That's a bummer. Wouldn't you prefer calling it a day and having fun with your assistants instead? Not that I'm one to talk, admittedly. I got deliveries to handle all day and all night, so no time off for me.
Boss is gonna yell at
Where's her? Oh, they're not here. Why, hello, handsome. Well, welcome to Gabriella's watering hole. Surprised? Gabriella put me in charge of the place for the time being. She wanted to take her little guy out at the festival, and she needed someone to hold down the fort. How could I say no? How could I say no for her kid? She offered to pay for the trouble, so I figured, why not? It's nice doing something new for a change. This is actually pretty fun. I've never worked at anything like a bar before. My sales figures are gonna blow her away when she gets back.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
So she is likely just wandering around town somewhere. Well,
Then let's head over.
next district we go. Oh, there they are.
Get a tummy ache.
Gotta calm down a bit. I should have done something sooner. I believe I didn't realize how Yada felt. That's so useless. Well, we should at least enjoy ourselves today. Wow, there's so many shops and so many people. Mommy, look, it looks so fun.
Those armless kids always impressed.
Happy Revolution Festival, Francois. Oh, goodness. Hello, Eve. Happy festival, darling. Not alone today again? I appreciate when you visit. But it's the Revolution Festival today. Shouldn't you be spending time with your family? Well, my parents are busy and it's more fun spending time with Apollo. I'm gonna have fun visiting the cathedral and the... I still don't know how to pronounce the, A with the hat. Patisserie? I see. Well, there's gonna be a lot of people around, so be careful. Let's see. Give me one sec. Why don't we look this shit up? Yeah, why don't we? I just have to, at this patisserie. So it's French. Pastry shop in French. How does one pronounce it? Pronunciation. So it's patisserie. Okay. So I guess the A with the hat is an sound. Interesting. I befriended Francois while we were out on a walk. Well, more like Apollo and Madeline did. Oh, whatever. I'm happy you got to enjoy some time with my neighbors. I'm really happy Eve showed up. Madeline really likes Apollo too. Today's a Revolution Festival, so things will be very busy. Take care of yourself, okay? Ah, the dog and cat are having a conversation. But, Shino. Welcome. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Perfect for the Revolution Festival. I'm grateful that we're still standing here today, in spite of everything that happened. No doubt you and your team have been working hard to maintain this peace. Allow me to thank you for your efforts. Please, do enjoy the festival.
Hello.
Nothing new.
Thank you.
The new shop, I think. Rear end. I got sent here from Longport, but I'd rather be doing business there than here. But hey, the owner says bonus. I say, how high, you know? I get it, I totally do. The students love these Monteaux, so the business is booming.
What do you have today?
Business is booming.
Thanks for coming.
Mr. Powell. The students around here are all in high spirits. This year's been a challenging one. I only hope it helps to spur them on to keep growing. At least today should serve to give them some respite. They should enjoy themselves.
Not this way.
Yeah, we aren't regular folks. There's not a lot of people on the... Oh no, there's a few people on the streets like over there. Looks like there's one person who's wandering. Oh man, these pancakes are the shit. You really know what you're talking about. You're right, it is good. Butter gives it such richness and the flavor only deepens the longer I taste it. I saw Rishu's boob literally fold as she put her arm down. Oh jeez. The model is just so bad. I'm glad you enjoyed them. They've been one of my favorites since I was a student. Though I'm nowhere near their biggest fan, I know someone could probably talk at length about every... Wait, man, when did you get here? Getting real cozy there talking about personal information. This can be laid back sometimes when you want to, A-rank bracer. Hello everyone. Haven't seen you since the after party. Leon and I split up. We're just looking around like you. I was almost done with my round when I bumped into these two. We got to talk a bit during the after party and stuff, so I said why not take a break and chat a little. I'll be heading back to Crossbell after this. But I'm glad I was able to be here for the festival. I don't come home often, but I'm glad I did this time. It was worth it. Right. Why not make a habit of it? I'd love to, but Arkansas keeps me so busy I might not be able to. I'll definitely keep it in mind, though. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with keeping an eye on things, of course. We should maybe hold off on taking any strange jobs today. Yes, the last remnants of A were taken out as of 3 days ago, and it doesn't look like anyone else is on the move yet. But it doesn't hurt to be cautious. There'll definitely be pushback, so this calm before the storm is time you should take to rest and recover. Yeah, I getcha. Look at you, still playing the part of good vice pres. Just like the time you drilled a lecture into my skull when you caught me skipping classes to come here. Why exactly are you making it look like it was my fault? That was entirely on you. And may I remind you, I was a student council president after the second year. You did a campaign speech for me. Not so much did as Renee dumped it on me last minute. Winged most of it, to be honest, but hey, it worked. Can't complain. Oh, I can't complain. Especially about that part about me beating up those thugs and busting corrupt staff. That really helped my campaign. Do you have any idea how scared everyone was to approach me the year after my election? Okay, but that actually literally happened. And don't forget about getting flooded with fan mail after the fact. I'd say it prepared you real nice for your current job, eh? You're so close, it's adorable. And they're really not going out. They understand it, not anymore. Anymore? Missing line of dialogue. You're not changing the slightest. Even when we were kids you were like this. Do you have any idea how much I... Look, I'm sorry, Lane, but I don't think we've got time for this. We gotta get a move on. Oh no you don't. Get back here, Van. I'm not done talking to you. You haven't changed either. You need to learn to take it easy, little. Aren't you full of surprises? By the way, Leon should be patrolling around the Blacklight District. All these shady characters are taking advantage of the festival to gather. Yes, we've seen them. Oh, come to think of it, Ilya and Sully said they wanted some pictures of the capital. I'd love it if they could also see the place where I was born and raised. Him too. Maybe I'll take care of that, then go for a nice walk. The Revolution Festival's awfully busy this year. Guess more and more people outside the country are becoming acquainted with it. Helen's probably gonna clean up store. It'll be a hard endeavor still with these many people. If Helen were to collapse from overworking, that would be unacceptable. This is always looking good around the festival, but this year's looking to break a record or two. We might have to thank the Orbital for getting word around. We get a lot of tourists too. I'm glad to see people enjoying themselves. I just hope I don't run out of stock. Got something set aside for regulars, of course.
Looking to buy something? You
Nothing
can.
new though.
Looking
All
to
right.
buy you
Oops.
again.
Topic. There we go.
Let me
Fruit
ask
and
you
snacks.
something.
Yeah, that was our other side quest. Snacks for the tea party. If you're looking for something perfect for children, might I suggest our macarons? They're one of our seasonal flavors. We make them with the freshest strawberry jam since those are in season now. Our shop's pride. Oh yeah, that crunchy delight as you bite down on it, your mouth suddenly being flooded by that sweet and tangy cream filling. Ooh, I can almost taste it. Good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macarons aren't that expensive either. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold me on them already. Can you get some macarons, please? We'll get one for everyone to try them. Okay, we're done visiting all the stores we wanted to. We've also got plenty of things to try. Shall we head back to Adet? Not yet. We got some dialogues. Hey, we found the Wandering Man. A nationwide memorial, huh? Guess all we can really do for the dead is mourn them. Announcing that at the same time as the president's shiny new weapon feels tone deaf. Can't help but feel anxious. We still don't really know what weapon was used to destroy Prey Village. Oops. Oh, we found the, what's her name? From the hotel. My lady's been enjoying herself quite a lot. I'm glad I was able to accompany her. She's been talking more with her father, so she's been in a good mood. And that's simply not true, Kremina. I'm just taking advantage of the opportunity. They added an extra space between the I and the apostrophe. Anyway. Father missed the festival, or have you ever gone? I certainly haven't. And maybe so, but I'm overjoyed nonetheless to see you openly enjoy yourself. Now, where shall we head after this? Perhaps to Riverside's concert hall? Blue Score's hosting an idol concert today, so I'm not terribly interested. Why don't we tour Armis instead? I'm to enroll there in a few years after all. Oh goodness, I think my lady would make a choice like that based on her future. You have matured so much this past year. I'm gonna stop. This is embarrassing. I just felt we should take a look for good measure. For one, they'll be hosting their own festival in the spring, and I would very much like to go. Father may not be here, but I'm grateful for him nonetheless, and for you, Kremina. I'll just have to enjoy myself on the double, for his sake too. I worried whether it'd be wise for me to be away, considering how busy things are. But Chief Rumsfeld gave me the okay, so I'm accompanying the young lady. I hope the young lady is able to enjoy today, and genuinely appreciate what the Chief has done for her. Like one person over there. Gotta talk to them and then we'll go through the church. Festival's come at last. We'll be holding a memorial service in the cathedral for Grey Village. What a horrible tragedy it was, and yet life goes on, and we must move along with it. Our part is to mourn the dead, not be left behind with them or they will never find peace. May we all be blessed by the goddess. The high-ranking officials from the principality that came for the festival are in the embassy. Sadly, the Grand Prince and the Princess were not able to come this year. Regardless of that, they were still able to send a telegram wishing for a long and healthy relationship with us. Ah. nobody on the second floor, so we'll go talk to the West people last. I'm sorry you only made it back home yesterday. At least I made it to the memorial with you. I know I've been really busy, but I made sure everything would be taken care of. You will have my undivided attention for the whole festival. Oh, I really appreciate that, Quello. You're in much higher spirits than I thought you would be. Yeah, I was worried the terrorist attack would cause a whole world of trouble in Crossbell. Turns out I had nothing to worry about. Crossbell Police Department is just as capable as our own forces. Both businesses and citizens were helping out too, so things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. Crossbell's gone through 2 incidents, right? That they have, and its people are all the stronger for it. Not like a sorry excuse for an ambassador relying on the locals so much, but I made sure to do everything in my power. Wow, Crossbell sounds so cool. I agree, darling. This talk has made me want to visit, but for today, we have a festival to look forward to. Only those who have pride in their own nation can look towards their neighbors with respect. That's right. I have my own concerns about the president's speech, but this is a rare chance for us to enjoy ourselves. Let's celebrate the festival today as family and as citizens of the Republic both. Daddy came back in time. I thought he would be too tired to do anything with us. But now I'll be able to enjoy the whole festival together. I'm so happy that I'll get to spend this year's festival with Quello. It's nice to spend the year's end with family. Considering everything that happened this year, I'm all the more eager to greet the new year with my whole family. It's funny how emotional you can get over events like these when you spend so much time out of the country. Especially now that I get to spend time with my family. I haven't been able to come home for a good 2 years when I left for the Empire. When I think about how long I've been away, I actually cherish this time with them even more.
Now let us all pray together.
As it so happens, I often travel around the Republic as liaison to their churches. On this day, every church will be holding a memorial mass alongside their festival celebrations. We made it this far despite everything. For that, we should be grateful. It's finally time for the ceremony. The Republic has gone through so much, and I don't mean just this year. But I don't doubt the goddess favors us. Soon, all the strife will be rewarded. We must be grateful we are able to greet a new age. We must do so for those who can't. It's almost time for a memorial service. Archbishop Jerome should be arriving shortly. So many people are suffering, especially those affected by the tragedy of Cray Village. Let us pray for the goddess to bless them all. Alright, we have like one more place to go through. So we'll investigate that area last and try to do the quest dialogue last. Yes, I know there's a lot of important ceremonies today, but I really need to get this done today. Fine, if you insist so much, then so be it. You'll be back in time for the evening service, understood? Yes, thank you so much. Oh. Skip. Just in case, bodyguard mode is on today. We're on the lookout for anyone suspicious. Keep guarding the Professor and Pipio and Zeros. Good dog. Well, they look cheery. Must be happy about getting to see the Professor for the first time in a while. Hey everyone, keeping an eye on things? Yep, heard Professor Hamilton came by? Yep, I heard Professor Hamilton's come by. Hello there, and happy Revolution Festival. Haven't seen you this past month. Oh, hello, it's been some time, and it's a surprise to see you here as well. Well, we're roughly the same age after all. We've met before here and there. Both the Great Spire and the Luzo Bridge are the Professor's designs after all. I had no idea. Still remember how the budget was so tight regarding the specs that it could make both workers and artisans weep. All the mirror in the world and you couldn't cut us some slack. You've quite the low opinion on Longport businessmen. You remember, no expense spared when it came to worker safety. As far as I'm concerned, it's the artisan's task to see a plan realized at a reasonable price. The Professor's plans should not be an exception. I swear, just you wait until the high-speed orbital network expansions of the new Red Star factory are done. You won't have a single complaint once those are done. And then, I don't want to see you be so stingy with bonuses. That's so. I am very much looking forward to it now, I assure you. Huh. I heard people talk about them bickering. Guess that's how it's always been for them. Well, they're both largely responsible for the Republic's development. They might bicker like dogs, but they get along quite well. The orbital network continues growing, and the distance between people in the Republic continues to shrink with it. The entire continent will follow. Which brings us to the topic at hand, that being the current state of the eastern part of the continent. I trust you understand what I mean, Gian. Ah. I understand what she's talking about. Really are not someone to be underestimated, Professor. Shall we move on to the main topic, then? Gladly. This is about the desertification happening in Eastern Sumeria. Even the President's getting involved. Your Grant's one hell of a woman. Agreed. This matter is one that no one should turn a blind eye to. Well, yeah, she's been an important figurehead for half a century. I honestly hope that we actually go there someday because they keep talking about it. I kind of want to see how it looks like represented in game, not just as a drawing of the salt pail. East desertification was always a pretty heavy discussion topic, but everyone looks like they're enjoying themselves. They're all responsible for being the foundation of this day and age, so it would stand to reason that they'd get along quite well. I'm also participating in the discussion, but if you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. What is it? You need something from me? Yeah, wanted you to check something out. And what would that be? And show them the onyx steel. Color me surprised. This is some real onyx steel. Quite a rare sight in the Republic. It's also known as star steel. It is a dangerously strong metal. Being quite honest, I've never had the chance to see some in person before. I thought if anyone might know about it, it would be either of you two, Professor, Supervisor. Even I have only seen it once before when I was younger. As I recall, only a precious few blacksmiths in the East were skilled enough to work with it. Looking at it though, this isn't just one thing. It's a Sumerian ore alloy. Sumerian ore? That rings a bell. Aren't the Empire's divine knights made from that stuff? Oh, they are. Bet they are. Incidentally, it was Albert who devised how to process Sumerian ore. The divine knights. I guess that was popular knowledge. But, I mean, they kinda don't exist anymore. Incidentally, it was Albert who devised how to process Sumerian ore. Knowing that, Gerhard established a means to process an alloy of it called Black Sumerian ore. All three disciples sure get around, huh? For their names to be spoken of even in relation to this, they're amazing. That they are. They even managed to surprise me on occasion. This would be This would be as hard to process, harder even than Black Sumerian ore. I have, however, studied the professor's ore processing methods. Given enough time, I might be able to make it happen. Frankly, it's a good opportunity to test my skills. If you want me to make a weapon out of it, I'll do it, no charge. Well, I ain't saying no to that. Thank you very much, Supervisor. Nothing to thank me for, lad. Full disclosure, making weapons with this amount is only going to be enough to arm a single person. The bigger issue is figuring out a good space to work. Maybe the workshop in Old Town? Doubt they turned me down if I said it was for Chief Engineer Giscard. Alright then, I'll trust you. Once you've chosen who's getting what, come talk to me. Got it. There's not even a choice. Van is getting his upgraded stun caliber. The professor is really bold for someone who presents herself as calm and laid back. The matter of the East is certainly not unrelated to Heiyue, especially as we accept Eastern immigrants. I look forward to hearing what she's planning. Whoops. Oh, he had different dialogue. The other does not change one bit. Still just as overbearing and obstinate as I remember. Maybe the success of the new Red Star factory and the high-speed orbital net infrastructure will teach him to ease off a little. He's a shrewd one when it comes to money. There are some things we still need to work on. Alright, whose weapon do you need me to work on? Dan's, of course. Could you make me a stun caliber?
Yeah, leave this to me.
Dan's group retrieved the equipment from Old Town and had his card work on their weapons. 3 hits was all he needed, huh? Dawn Fang. That's a Pokemon. That's one hell of a weapon. Your skills are the real deal. No wonder you're the head of Basil's Artisans. It's nothing special. Plenty of folks can make weapons like those. Anyway, if you pick up any more Onyx Steel, you let me know. If you're okay with me working on it, I'll always be glad to. Appreciate it, Supervisor. Unlimited power. Created an Onyx Steel weapon. Some new material. Okay. And the upgrade is a decent bit more damage. Plus 112. No, 102. Pretty good. I guess I'll do this.
Off we go.
Since we have all the treats to give them.
Please step on up.
Oh, great, you're back. Thanks for going to all that trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you brought quite a bit back for us to try. You had a lot of good luck. I was on cloud 9 the whole time. Why wouldn't I be? Tell me I get to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Of course I'm gonna be all about that. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun. Now, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should eat. We should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if they're up to snuff. With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from the bags and got to eating the ones that suited their fancy. They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. Munch munch. I know it's hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Odette? Have any preferences? Or career Sorry, give me a sec. Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? Sounds like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, man. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most of them, so why limit ourselves to just one kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. Oh, that's a great idea. They could enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside different bags so they won't know what they get until they open it. Kinda like a lottery. That could be fun. You sound pretty pumped about this already. You're still a bit of a ways off, you know. Naturally, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. This was a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. We'll have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True. Plus, we should work on figuring out how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup, man? I feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I'd have gone to Aramis, but you don't think a grown man like me is gonna stick out at something like that? Exactly. It's supposed to be put on by us students. Having them around will ruin that. I know what you could do. Let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. Aw, I can just picture the kids swarming, man. That'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Agnes? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure, that could be nice. Well, we have a majority. In the suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack. Not even for the kids. But I guess I'll keep all that in mind. Once the group finished eating the samples, Ben and Ines resumed their patrol.
All in a day's work. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Paid. be having a slow day if you had the time to help us. Must be hard for you to find work when things are so peaceful. Having said that, I feel a little restless, even though the worst of it should be behind us. Don't mind me, I'm sure it's nothing. I have a bad habit of overthinking things. Your instincts are usually on point, though. I'll admit, you managed to bring us better sweets than I anticipated. But don't get the wrong idea. This does not mean we're good now. Not by a long shot. Yeah, it wouldn't be a day on the job if I didn't have you yelling my ears off at least once. You found the perfect sweets for us to try out, Van. Thanks so much. This meetup's gonna be a big hit. All that's left is find the perfect costume for you, Van, and then you can join in on the fun too. Anyway, let me know what day works best for you. I want to get this ball rolling. Good luck, Van. Anyway, to the Vantil District. You have not been there yet,
Then let's
so...
head over.
Alright. Oh. Oh, we're getting Maxim on board. Hey, came over from Basel this year. Wanted to be part of the festival myself, you know? We went through a lot this year. Reaching the end of it feels like a relief. Now we get to start fresh, yeah? I heard a lot of regulars at my truck are coming too. Maybe I'll run into them here.
Do you have any preference for coming in?
There's one more shop. Time well spent. Probably some nice footage from the address. Probably not film quality material, but oh well. By the way, I'm one of the lucky few to have captured history on film. Man, this camera was worth every Mira. It's a picture camera. I can even write it off as a business expense. Now, where to next? I'm thinking the Revolution Plaza. They got some memorial programming over in the Tyrol district too. Gotta be quick on my feet today. Oh, they have some of the salt frames up. Oh, Lashker, look there. That's the statue of Sheena Dirk. And then there are all these stands, all these people. It's nothing like our little festival back home. I'm never feeling down, but I can't blame you at all. I feel a little lost myself, honestly. I can turn to Sylvie, but then my family back home was... I guess I really gotta start crying, but how? I do. We did get them to hold a memorial service at least. I think the best we can do is pray that they rest in peace. I'm sure they and the goddess are watching over us. Let's carry on for them. I know, I want to hold a memorial for them, but I don't want them to be gone. Why can't they come back? Death don't work that way, sadly. Usually. In this series, people come back way too often. Knowing how you feel, I'm hurt too. My heart is aching. But I'd be hurting anyone else if I stopped here. Dad, the boss, Sylvie. The weapons I work on can help take those evil people down. You just have to trust the bracers and the army to use them for good. So I want to keep going, for their sake and for my own. Somehow, someway, I'll get my closure.
This is an assault frame.
Look, but don't touch, please. Keep your distance. Oh, excuse me. Potentially rare dialogue. I did want to get an up-close look at it, though. I don't think they look as good as the Panzer Soldats do. At least the, like the one that Reen got. Or the standard model Panzer Soldats. Because I think those actually look pretty darn good. I need to watch more mecha anime. Even though the speech is over, this place is still crazy crowded. Well, at least the military's here. I'm sure they can keep everything under control. We've been getting requests left and right today, so we should probably head back to the branch soon, but first... Well, I believe Alvis has earned himself some ice cream for all his good work. Oh wait, no, that seems too contrived. Maybe I should treat him after work instead, or would you rather have a pick-me-up now? It's rough being a woman in love, isn't it? So that's her new war machine, huh? An assault frame. Can't argue with what the president said, but man, that thing puts me on edge. Can't let it get to me, though. You gotta keep an eye out for trouble on the ground. I imagine work's keeping you pretty busy, too. Look back with the guild if you see something come up, yeah? Haven't seen anything weird yet, thankfully. Goodness, the president really knows how to play the crowd. With that speech and the new weapon they showed off. But, well, maybe that comes naturally to political breeds like him. I'm no bureaucrat, so I can't say. I'm surveying passersby to see what they took away from the ceremony. I've got some interesting answers. I think my next article's gonna do some serious numbers. What is this stall? Oh, this guy's was from Starbad, wasn't he? He said this would be bigger than the film festival, and they were in line. I dare say this keeps pace with even the Principality celebrations. The thing with these big events is you need lots of energy to go the whole day. Eat up on meat so you can get down, I say.
Looking to buy something?
Knockout Grill. I'll buy it.
See you again.
Oh, we didn't eat the moon cake.
Love me a sugar rush.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, hey, James. You checking out the stands, too? This year's festival's a blast. Come on, let's have a look around. Just us two. What? You serious? Now's not the time for... I mean, this isn't like Basel. It's different.
Alrighty.
Aw, I'm not expecting to find your classmate in the sea of people. Come on, what are you being so shy for? Oh, you want to go? James was pretty scary at first, but I guess I got used to him. Expecting some different dialogue. Oh well. Out of all the arts you guys cover in the new weapon promo, I dare say I got the best shot. Skipping the Aracion Cathedral reporting was the right call. That's gonna be over the moon. Still a bit miffed about what happened last time I was out there. I really made a mess of things somehow. Well, I'm hoping I can cover up that little sore spot with a nice haul today. Okay, I just gotta look at this car. Wait a damn second. I was about to say, are there 3 door handles on the inside? But nah. For whatever reason, there's just a bar in the center, like that. Which, I mean, I guess it works, but it's 3 panes of glass per side versus 2. Oh, hey guys. Hey there, you two. Having fun with the old champ? Yeah, I invited him a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please, think nothing of it. Besides, I have motives on my own. What's that supposed to mean? What? Again? Oh, can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy, too. I want to know which is yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. Hear it, Maxim? Oh, slow down there. Today I was thinking, you want to play with me? Aww. Maxim, I was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. I wanted to visit Trion Tower too and have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. I was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff mainly, but nuts to that. You want a race? You've got one. I'm gonna get you, little rascal. Yay! Catch me if you can. Oh, warms my heart. Good to see Yume and Maxim getting closer. So you accepted his invitation for Yume's sake? Or no, is there something about him specifically? Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has present me in his head and moves on from past me, then we can talk. I see. Feel like she's overthinking this whole makeup thing, but not my business. After touring the stands with Yume for a while, the team went back on the job. Okay, we've combed the city pretty thoroughly, and the only thing out of place was the number of weirdos around. Can't be too careful, I guess. Might be worth doing another sweep at the city in the car just to be safe. I should do that once I've taken care of all the 4 SPGs and other stuff on our plate. Yeah, okay. Got one more side quest to do. It's good to see you, May, enjoying yourself. We could all use the fresh air every now and then. I think we'll take a little break, and then after all that, we'll head back to Montmar. I hope you have fun yourself, Van. Pant. Sweating buckets here. All this running around's made me dead tired. Let me rest up on that bench there for a second, okay? Stop being so old. You've been resting all day. Come on, I want to play some more tag. Where does this kid get all that energy? He's running laps around me. Hang in there, champ. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Alright, Maxim. Alright, the street racers. Well, he looks like he's having a grand old time over there. Do I bug him? Yeah, what's up? You're kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours. Don't tell me I did something wrong. I do one of those, what's it, faux pas? Stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Paulette already has enough reasons to hate my guts. Hey, hold your horses, champ. I just wanted to ask you about something. Favor, actually. Mind if I borrow for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job. Oh, by all means. Got work stuff? Okay. Okay, so these guys wrote me into a street race. Thought that might be up your alley too. But I know you're having fun with your family, and I get pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races ain't a good look. Bit of a shot in the dark here, but I figured I'd at least ask. That pique your interest at all? Street race, huh? If I did that, it might attract the attention of some scoop-loving ink slingers again. What the heck, count me in. Cool, but I'm surprised you said yes. What about the kid? I thought you of all people might have guessed. I've got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, but I'm not the kind of guy to take a loss lying down. And the reporters, thinking about it, they got bigger things to cover than me. Any journal worth their salt's gonna be at the festival. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me, just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right? Fine by me. Want to go again? I'll give you another dust cloud to dine on. Don't actually know what kind of race it is, though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over later, and we can meet back up there. Got it. Well, hit of everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is to loop back with the racers.
108 years.
I've never been good with kids, honestly. I only ever talked to aspiring racers and the like. It made me think that maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about things. And lead every charge in life, you know? And maybe that's how I should start thinking about Paulette, too. Guess I just gotta take it one step at a time and learn as I go. Want to make sure this bundle of sunshine here has a good time. There's one more person. Wait, what? Oh, we talked to you already. Wait, I just realized. That means the Erasion scoop went to her. Great. Yeah, whatever, I guess I can't complain. I grew up in Erasion and I still dropped the ball on all that time. Probably good that she covered for me. Now that I think about it, I got good leverage with this pick. Maybe I should hit up the Tyrell Times for a little information exchange.
Whoops.
Not really in a museum mood right now. Unique dialogue. Unique and rare. What if we go this way? Yeah, thought so.
Taking off now.
Okay, so is this going to be another RC race, or are we actually street racing? I'm back. Talked to some folks who wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show up, but it should still be a fair bit. Can't wait. Really appreciate it, Van. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Very well. I'll call Damien and tell him to rendezvous with us. You ready? We'll be leaving the capital for a while, but we can hold on a moment if there's still something to do. Just gonna save before I do it. I don't remember if I saved. I kind of just autopilot when I try to do it. Yeah, just give me a sec here. I'll be back soon. I'll leave you to assume you're worthy of delaying the whole event and keeping me waiting. But go on, hurry up if you must. I did in fact save. Yeah, I just autopilot sometimes, so. Ready? Yes, I am. Nah, got none. Let's get going. Okay, if everyone else is ready, then we can get going to the starting point. You vouching for these new racers has my mouth watering here. Van and everyone else hopped on their vehicles and headed toward the meeting spot. Oh, all together already, huh? Been waiting for you. I see the delivery girl's with you too, eh? The weather and wind direction are sublime. Perfect for a race, so let's settle the score once and for all. What a fascinating group of people. This should be a good fun. Thanks for hitting me up. And who's this pitiful-looking old fellow? He doesn't seem like he would make for much competition. Well, Shark, we're being pitiful and old. I might not be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. And the little lady's gonna chew me out if I report back that I lost, so I'll just have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Nice group we got here. Looks like, looks like we got a no-show. Guess we'll see. Maybe he'll show up mid-race. My name's Graham, and I'm the one who proposed this little race. This here's my buddy Unifer. Lucio and Damien are here part of a team called the High Bloods. Thanks for coming together today. I put a lot of thought into how to make this the best race possible, so hope you get hyped for it. I'm Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. Came here all the way from Maracion. Consider it an honor that you get to compete with those of us from chosen lineages. Wait, is this me, or have I seen that dude before? I'm sure I just have one of those faces. Maxim. You can call me Max. Wait a damn second, you never told me a pro racer would be participating. Not just any pro racer, we're talking to Maxim freaking Lugan. What'd you do to get him involved? Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. You're something else, man. Max, eh? That's not even subtle, but probably better to keep my mouth shut. We're supposed to have one more person, but, well, maybe we're better off without. Time to get started. Ah, there he is. I know the sound of that engine. Sup, Arkride? Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Oh, not to worry. But it kept me waiting forever. Wow, this guy seems tough. Group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. This should be a bigger deal with all these monsters we got together last minute. Talk about a lineup. So I can assume you'll be participating as well? Yeah, you brats better make it worth my while. Anyway, let's get down to the rules. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. The prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. The loser gets a special punishment. Now we'll be splitting you all into two teams. Not really sure how to go about splitting us up, really. But I do know you want to compete against the High Bloods. What if we split the rest of the participants up as assistants? Everyone else can join either of the existing teams. True enough. And in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods. 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races. So, we'll be joining the High Bloods. Well, what side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with the Street Racers, so I'll be joining them. That's the same for me. Not that I would have mind racing Van. Good to have you both on the team. And I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us. I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folks here. Likewise. Same here. Sounds to me like this should be decided at random. Oh, ready for anything, huh? Using the lottery system Unifer brought with her, each individual then pulled to see what team they would be on. Sounds to me like we're getting Jack. That settles it then. Oh, I was wrong. So our Street versus teams got Ben, Aaron, Hermes, and then me and Unifer. As for we High Bloods, is it just me or are we loaded with sketchy old farts? Keep working that jaw if you don't enjoy living, kiddo. You know, if there's someone in particular you prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron versus Damien. Second is Graham versus Jack. Next will be Hermes versus Walter. Then, the fourth race with me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things. Fine, come at me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust. That's my line. Graham, you know what to do. Got it. I was just thinking that this would be perfect. Anyway, that makes the final race between Dan and Max. Good luck to the both of you. Time to show you what it means to be a pro. Still, let's make this a good one. Oh, it'll be good alright. I'm out of my truck quite a bit since our last race, so you'll see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. I'll wait here for you to come back safely then. Take care. I love you. Got it. Catch you later. And so the fierce battle between bike and car lovers alike began, their pride fiercely on the line. It wasn't long before they were on the expressway, with the first racers lining up to begin a race for the ages. Hey, you were one of the guys who were riding recklessly in Edith a while back, yeah? This could be fun. This isn't a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I heard that this isn't even your bike. If you aren't a real orbital bike rider, then why the hell are you even here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I live to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. Gotta go fast. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Oh, you're on. That bike is getting some dents. What the hell is he doing? That's my master spike, you asshole. You really should have seen that one coming. Boys will be boys. We can fix her up after the race, so don't worry. How would you not watch your balance? You should be gearing up the side of the road. I can do this shit all day. Don't tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no, I'm gonna win this. See you never, loser. Alright, what's the play? Turn to trickery. What does that even mean? And turn the tables. Ah. Holy hell, that guy's nuts! Oh yeah, this one's in the bag. Dumbass. Beautiful. The second race was between Graham and Jack. Graham decided to trade cars with Unifer for the race. As such, it was a battle between sedans from the Red Star and Leno. The specs between the two vehicles were nearly the same, and both drivers were at similar skill levels. At first, they were neck and neck, but Jack gradually widened the gap between them, driving almost as if he could predict the future. By the time Jack crossed the finish line, he was significantly in the lead. After that, it was time for the third race to begin. Hell yeah, now it's my time to shine. Better not make this too easy for me, woman. Wouldn't dream of it. I can tell you're no ordinary racer, so I trust that you know how to put a bike through its paces. You got that right. Out of the way. It's alright, coming through. I'm getting a headache just looking at that guy. Can't relate. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars. Oh, please, there's no way he's strong enough to do that. Right? Nice job keeping pace. Real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn. How about you try not to eat my dust? She literally said, try not to eat my dust. Yeah, she's jacking up her speed before a corner like this. That takes balls. Now. Beef He's sped up there. And he's got some crazy sense of balance. Amazing. Takes real skills and an amazing bike to pull that off. Not bad. Yeah. I lost by the skin of my teeth. Phew, that was a close one. Well, that's 3 for 3. That was a kick-ass race. No kidding. That makes me want to get behind the wheel and go riding again. Get up, Unifer. Get out there and show who's boss. Will do. Next up was a fateful confrontation between Unifer and Lucio. Unifer borrowed Graham's Ingert sports car for the race. Meanwhile, Lucio drove a top-of-the-line Etcha sports car. Its higher top speed gave Lucio the advantage. However, Unifer, who knew her vehicle's quirks like the back of her hand, was hot on his tail the whole way through. In the end, Lucio's nerves got the better of him, and he fumbled a corner at the last stretch of the race, giving Unifer a well-deserved victory. Thus, it was time for the 5th and final race to begin. And we will be resetting if we don't win. If you think I'm going to go easy on you just because I owe you one, think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Jackson may be a complete buffoon, but he's still a racing champion. If I don't pull out all the stops, I'm going to lose. Now then, let the rematch of the century begin. Why is he letting me get ahead? Do you want to see what my girl can do? Well, I'll gladly show him. Time to bust out my secret weapon. Gotta admit, the way he handles that pickup truck is impressive. I'll bet 5,000 Mira he'll use that turbocharger next. But I'm gonna stop that plan in its tracks. Damn it. I know what your car's capable of now. The element of surprise isn't on your side anymore. Guess I'll just have to make a risky play. Well, there's more space to the left, right? Huh. Is he insane? Off-road's pretty damn fun. You should give it a try. Oh, but I guess your fancy sports car ain't gonna be able to handle it. Too bad. Time to blast to the finish line. Made the right choice. Nice. I don't think you've won. He did it. Dan won. I knew he might be on the other team. He might be on the other team, but even I feel like standing up and clapping for him. That's insane. Who knew he was such a skilled driver? They put a decent amount of budget into that race. With some of the effects and fancy camera angles. I'm glad things turned out so well. Looks like he had some great races. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but there were some real nail-biters. Tell me about it. That was the craziest race I had since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner is a winner. And this time, the winners are the street racers. Good work, guys. It's too bad I lost, but I was still blown away by the driving I saw out there. What can I say? Feels good to win. Yeah, it's a rush just to give everything you got. And I honestly didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. It almost feels like I've gotten even better thanks to this. We lost? The High Bloods? Damn it, how could this have happened? Couldn't ask for a better race, and you're telling me it's already over? But I suppose I'd have to agree. As long as you guys gave it your all, then it is what it is. Losing would normally piss me off a little, but I don't know. I feel weirdly cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team. I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hope you're ready, Rider Chick. You too, Arkride. I welcome the challenge. Careful, Hermes. This ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah? Well, right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever went pro, you might even make for a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling is just as incredible as I've heard. Now then, it's time for your punishment. I'm gonna get things ready, so give me just a sec. Is this tea? It smells kind of like medicine. Yep, it's a medicinal tea stored in Longport. It's supposed to be super bitter, so don't worry, it's not bad for you. No point in delaying the inevitable. I am to accept our fate and drink up. I just know it's gonna taste awful. All members of the losing team steal their resolve and drink the tea. Blech. Is this really good for you? I can't believe humans are meant to drink this swill. It stinks too, smells like weeds. I think I'm gonna blow chunks. I've tried some gross things for my health before, but this here takes the cake. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savor this kind of flavor. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give us some kind of reaction. Oh, I bet we'd get a great reaction if you gave it a sip. Like how I'm trying this crap. And so, the race surrounding the street racer's pride came to an end. Both parties reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belonged.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Beautiful. One additional free time point get, and we've completed all quests. Nice. What do we get? Bajek. Increase appearance rate of AT bonus by 90%. Cool. Feel sad about that. See, how did we get this one? Oh, the Mira. That's how we get the last one there. Alright. Used to think you guys were all just reckless drivers. Definitely too dangerous for these streets. But today's race was one to remember. Come back soon, Highbloods. I see no reason why I should take orders from a commoner like yourself. But I suppose it is the philanthropic burden of nobility to give unto the have-nots. Let us meet on the road again. I don't have to be an ass about it. That's that then. Life sure comes at you fast. I'm not sure why they broke the group up. We still have driving left to do. Maybe I should call up Roger and Tebo to get the Highbloods back on the road. Seeing everyone drive like that today gave a whole bunch of new ideas to try to pull up myself. I still have a long way to go if I want to be a good driver, and of course, I want a sick ride. Nothing's gonna stop me from being a racer. We're finally done.
Launching planner.
We got an additional free time point. I believe we can carry over the ranking, so I guess we'll level up Fairy. Seems there's going to be a street performance in the corner of the Arbor District. Fairy seemed interested. Maybe I'll go take a look. It's going to be Shahina and Sarah, right? Band's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up. Well, damn. This place is lively. This whole atmosphere is kind of contagious. I wonder what everyone's up to. Is that Fairy? Oh, so she's just dancing. Okay. Oh, Van. Funny running into you. You look like you were having fun. Wasn't expecting you to be part of the event. Caught me off guard. Don't get me wrong though, song's nice. Aw, thank you. Actually, I got a letter from Abi just a bit ago. He said I'll be participating in the Kruga Village's New Year's Festival. I'll be the priestess this year. A priestess, huh? That's some kind of Kruga New Year's tradition? Yep, we thank the winged goddess Arusha for her guidance and pray for her to bless the upcoming year. A woman in the village is chosen every year to play the role of priestess and sing the Song of Flames. This will actually be my first time back home. I'll show them how much I've grown when I play the role of priestess. And I guess I thought that by performing here, I could learn something that'll make me stand out from all the other priestesses. Okay, guess it makes sense. Practicing here could help with that. I can try lending you a hand since your pops told me to take care of you. Would you? Thank you. Don't go giving thanks yet. I don't know a lick about singing. We might need someone else. Wait, is that? I was correct that they would be showing up. Just not in the initial spot. Dan and Fairy too. Tara, Shahina, hi. Well, ain't that a stroke of luck? And I've asked for anyone better. Oh, I see. Excuse me, can I ask you two something? After explaining the situation, Sarah and Shahina happily agreed to help. To start, they had Fairy sing for them so they could evaluate her. Fairy, you're fantastic. That was enchanting. It had a dignified and serene feeling to it. It's not an easy song, but you give it an identity of your own when you sing it. Anyone listening to you will understand just how much this means to you. Emotions on full display like that draw people in. Honestly, I don't know if there's much advice we can give you. You're already great as it is. Thank you. Hearing you say that is encouraging. It's not hard to sing with your heart, really. But I feel like something's still missing. Maybe the thing you're missing isn't the song at all. Why not try dancing? Even a simple choreography might make a bigger impact than if you just sang the Song of Flames. Dancing? I hadn't thought of that, but it's a great idea. I could try some of the dances Shahina taught me already. Ooh, I like that idea. I'd love to see you try. If that's decided, then let's try to come up with a quick routine for you. Why don't you join us, man? Since you're here and everything. Me? Pass. I was born with 2 left feet. That's not what I meant. You don't need to dance, just accompany her. We brought a tableau with us, actually, to use in a performance. Yeah, that would make it easier to keep the rhythm. And please, I'll do better if you're here supporting me. Alright, fine. Can't say no to that. Guess I'll just beat the drum to match the mood. That'd be perfect. Let's give it our all. With the combined help of Sarah and Shahina, Fairy started practicing her performance. Where are the other instruments coming from? Though it was difficult for her to bounce, her natural talents eventually shone through in helping her sing and dance in harmony, and as Vance slowly got the hang of the drums, everything came together for a new Song of Flames. Dialogue went by super quick. Thank you so much. Ooh, I think that one went pretty well. That was stellar. I'm sure this is just what you needed to impress at your New Year's festival, Fairy. Yeah, if I do, it's thanks to you two and Van. I won't stop practicing until I can sing and dance like a proper priestess. And look at the timing here. Perfect audience just showed up. Huh? What are you doing with them feet? I'm glad to see you well, Farida. Abby? Cassim? D2? Most impressive to see an employer so dedicated he'll even provide assistance to his staff in matters of song and dance. Well, shit happens. Wasn't expecting a bunch of big shots like you to come by, though. I happened to bump into Marduk's security chief while I was patrolling Auber. We were just walking around when we spotted you guys. I was just as surprised as you to bump into a Kruger Corps commander, though. Well, I visit the capital from time to time to take care of business. I thought to stop by and see how Farida was doing while I was at it. You're doing even better than I expected. Grown, Farida, and it shows in the way you carry yourself. And that idea of yours, dancing as you sing. I like it. Surely you agree as well, Cassim. We still got some work to do, still unstable on our feet, so our movements aren't particularly smooth just yet. If you're going for this, be sure you do your utmost. Of course, I just started, so it's not the best right now, but I'll keep practicing. Look forward to me flooring you. Security chief's advice was actually reasonable. Maybe they're not that strained after all. Oh, and Arkwright, let me congratulate you for a job well done in Horacio. Farida's grown so much that I entrusted her to you. I haven't regretted that choice. Glad to hear that. Would have appreciated a heads up before having a whole-ass child dumped on me like that, though. Well, she's pulling her weight around the office, so all's good. Good to know. I'll leave my daughter in your care. She still has much to learn. I'll be looking forward to seeing you for the New Year's festival, Farida. Of course. Thank you, Abby. You too, Cassim. B. I'll do my best as a priestess and with the Song of Flames. That way, I can prove to you how much I've grown. And I would have been happy for her, too. No doubt. After they left, Sarah and Shahina helped Fairy in practicing the Song of Flames for a while longer. When they finished, Van and Fairy said their goodbyes and left. Alright, I'm heading back. Something up? No, it's just I've grown so much and I feel like I can keep growing even more if I stick with you, Van. Wherever you go, I'll follow. So, thank you for continuing to take good care of me. Huh. Pushy for a part-timer, aren't you? Yes, I'll keep on looking after you. Least I can do as your boss. Of course. I'm guessing the New Year's
I'm going to
festival.
do my best so that I'll be Haida, you guys, so that everyone can be proud of me.
Here to let the dialogue play out. I'm going to guess that the New Year's thing is going to be the excuse for Fairy to not start in our party in Trails Through Daybreak 2. Because, of course, they're always going to do the same stuff. With, for whatever reason, we only start out with Van, maybe Agnes. Apparently Elaine is prominent in the plot, so maybe Elaine is going to be one of the people that's going to be starting out with us. Well, let's head back to Old Town.
Off we go.
Let's turn in our quest and see what our total Spriggan points are at.
Truly well done.
368. So close. Make sure there isn't any other stuff we need to do, but I think we are good to continue the game. After all this time, it has been, at least looking at the length of this stream and the previous stream, 5 hours of talking and side quests. Let's go. Finish walking around. Did I get in the car now? Hopefully I'm just being paranoid about all this. Faster on the side of caution, though. Main story will advance if you choose to get in the car. Unfinished quests and these sub-events will disappear. Get in the car. There is no choice in the matter.
Those are impressive results.
That's just about perfect.
Nice. Oh, we even got an Employee of the Month.
You get it.
And it was Aaron. Okay. After that, Van split off from the group after doing the rounds. He went for a cruise in his truck around the other districts, but... But what?
Wow. She sure is a comfy ride. I spotted her back in Long Lai in Arasion. I really wanted to see how cozy she was.
What?
First up is Trion Tower, right? I'm also just itching to check out the Grand Circuit.
Why are you here? Now, look here.
Yeah? What's up, Van?
Let's get this straight. I am technically still on the job. It's not my responsibility to give you a ride. Not even one of my employees. She just hitchhiked. Sure, she already in the passenger seat. Oh. Alright. I was half hoping she would be in the passenger seat. Just already there somehow.
Come on now. I thought we were better friends than that. Don't be so cruel.
Friends is a strong word.
Sure, we weren't exactly playing for the same team in Arasion, but I did help a little, no? And you're not so big a fan of owing people, right?
Plan on driving around Trion Tower in the 3rd District. Then to Center Marche in the 9th District and the Grand Circuit in the 12th District. And I'll do a quick drive around the 10th and 11th Districts. But I doubt anything's gonna happen in any of those places, so don't go complaining about being bored, okay? Bored, got it?
Yes, sir. Sounds swell. I'm telling you, you have no idea how annoying Kurogane can be sometimes. Nice that we can kick back without the old ball and chain, huh?
There's no we in this. I can't speed it up. Taco. Picked it up in Riverside. Oh.
That was a blast! You should maybe think about starting up a side hustle as a tour guide. I think you'd kill it.
December 3rd, 3:50 p.m. Thanks, I guess. I did a quick drive around, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Then... yeah, it really is a big city, isn't it? I've never been to Erebonia's capital, so I don't know how it measures up. But I can compare it to Iska's. This city's probably just as big as that place. You're talking about the Holy Iskan Empire that collapsed 130 years ago, yeah? Mm-hmm. The name only lives on through a union of cities in the same region. Well, I say union, but they're always at each other's throats. It gives us consistent work, though, so you won't hear me complaining. Lines up with the rumors I've heard. And rumors I've heard. Speaking of stuff I've heard, I was always under the impression you guys rarely left the East. I know Calvert's raking in the dough these days. But strange that you've been chilling here for over a year, considering you're Ikaruga's second in command. What's the deal there? Well. Something tells me you know what went down in Long Lai at the start of the year. You know, the fight between me and a fellow disciple. If so, you must have caught on to the purpose of sealing off Kunlun. I think you're overestimating me. I haven't got any more than a vague idea. I do know about your disciple friend, though. Never met the guy myself, but we share a few acquaintances. I also know what the Sword Hermit's up to and what Marduk's plotting. Wish I didn't, but I've got a nasty habit of picking up info I don't even want. Well, like it or not, you've gathered a lot of the pieces, but it doesn't sound like you've figured out how they fit together. Maybe the CID can help you along. I bet someone there would let slip a detail or two around you. On second thought, that may not happen while the Flying Swallow and that old friend of yours are at the helm. They run a tight ship. You seem to know a lot about that place.
I know what you're thinking. It's not directly connected to what you're worrying about right now. So let that train of thought go for now, and focus on what's in front of you.
Are you reading my mind?
Of course not, silly. You're just an open book. I've already pored over its contents. It's how I know the reason behind your fixation on debts, and that you are, and have been, living in fear of something.
Convenient.
Mine's going off too. Heck of a coincidence.
Oh,
Or maybe
boy.
it isn't one.
I
I don't have a
wonder
free
who that
hand,
could
so
be.
you pick it up.
Just when we were finally starting to break the ice. Oh well. Wait, why is my phone... Oh, I think it's been hacked.
Oh boy.
The hell? Oh no. It's Erasion all over again. And that can only mean...
We got a new
Why,
game.
hello, dear victors and losers of the death game. Hope you missed me, because I missed you. And
There he
greetings
is.
to those uninvolved with the game. My name is Melchior, and I am, or was, an executive of Almada, a mafia that met an untimely demise. Enough about me, though. Congratulations on the anniversary of the revolution! Glory to Calvert, hurrah, 3 cheers and all that. In honor of this momentous occasion, I have come bearing a most wonderful gift.
Alright. What's he gonna do? Who's he gonna try to kill?
He's got the 7th.
That's one of the Genesees, right? I think I finally understand that premonition I had.
Isn't it magnificent?
Yume's there.
Now behold, fair citizens of the capital! You have front row seats to the show. Dante's desire will come about as a banquet of fear that will engulf the world. Witness and cower as this relic ends all things by ushering in a new dawn, pandemonium!
Oh my. Oh, is it literally freezing everybody in time? So it's what it's looking like. Well, good thing we have a weird way around that with the mayor. And whatever the heck the Grendel stuff is going on with that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Time stop. But what's the purpose?
What just happened? And why is everyone frozen?
Randomly, some people are not frozen.
What's going on?
Everyone, stay calm.
It's all the named NPCs. They're all the only people that aren't frozen.
Ew, what's with that creepy ball?
I don't know, but I've gotta snap a pic of this.
Oh no.
Holy guacamole! Real beasties!
Oh, so he isn't frozen.
Mommy! Let's hurry, Mina.
Ooh, I just felt a chill run down my spine. And here I was thinking Kray's destruction would be the peak. Oh my.
Whoa. But where did that come from?
Yume, we're leaving right now.
Why are we the only ones who can move? Whatever. Follow me!
Yeah, I'm very curious about an explanation for this.
What? Now random dudes are falling from the sky? Well, that doesn't matter.
That dude was mid taco
to
eating.
safety, so we'll be...
Ah, yes. I remember you. Fancy meeting you here, Mr. Famous Race Car Driver. It's been much too long. Getting spotted might pose a problem. What to do? Well, you know what they say. When in doubt, kill everyone.
Huh?
No way! Not on my watch! I won't let you lay a finger! Wow, he's fast. But I'm the fastest there ever was.
Interesting.
Trying to be their knight in shining armor, How chivalrous of you. Well, if you wish to die that badly, then I'll be happy to cut you up. Good night.
Maxim!
Spare them. For now.
Aha!
What? Okay,
We've
I'd like an
prepared
explanation.
exquisite feast of fear. Who are we to deny our ravenous guests the chance to relish it? We should let them savor their final meal.
He remains as unpleasant as ever.
Kinda bummed that the carnival's over, but hey, a festival's the next best thing. The fun's only just gotten started.
Welcome back to the land of the living. I've been waiting.
Dramatic sting. They used that once. The last time I remember them using it, it said to be continued, and then we had to wait like a year for Cold Steel 4. I had a feeling something bad was going to happen. But wow, things really took a turn for the worse. That looked like the kid I saw back in Longlai. And those goons are back too. My eyes were playing tricks on me. So like all orbital tech is kind of dead. We'll worry about that later though. We got more pressing problems to deal with. So we do. Got some denizens of the underworld on our hands. We call them devils here in the West, yeah? Uh-huh. Looks like they're out to hunt down anyone who isn't frozen. Want to team up? Heck yeah!
Give me your worst.
Hey, she's an actual party member. Okay, I have to actually check. She does not have spirit unification.
Search complete.
Gig.
Activating skill.
Try and see through this. Huh?
My move now.
Oh, I was hoping that would be far enough.
You're wide open.
I'll save the I forget what is that stuff called on the bottom right? Is that AP?
Activating skill.
Is that a different one?
That one's done.
Erecting shield.
Now we're talking.
Going
I like
all
where
in.
this is headed.
Activating skill.
Side bonus.
Silver wins.
In the moment when it doesn't move. Easy peasy. Those are probably low-ranking devils. Wonder if they're all in the other districts. More importantly, everyone around us has been frozen in time. Well, except you, me, Almada's leaders, and those other people we saw on stream. Yeah. I can't make any calls and the orbital net's down too. A hell of an effect from this one Genesis. Ah, good. My girl never lets me down. Not sure why the other cards around here aren't working though. Anyway, we're not going to learn anything if we stay out here. I'm going to hit all the districts and gather up my employees. What do you plan on doing? I'll stick with you. I might get a better idea as to what's going on that way. We don't have enough space in the car. This area's in the south part of the city, isn't it? Where are you going to go first? Let me see where we are exactly. Those districts from here are Old Town, Riverside, and Central Station. You can leave as soon as you decide where to go first. I'll be counting on you. Right, as long as I'm here, you won't have to worry about a thing. Kazuna has temporarily joined the party as a guest. Due to the spread of pandemonium, you are unable to use the orbital network. Furthermore, since you cannot contact Katra, the custom menu from Orbment in the main menu is inaccessible. Fair enough. To advance the main story, inspect the car and select the destination.
Better double check our equipment.
They just want you to be sure.
Good idea. Never know what might lie ahead.
What do we got here? Employee of the month to Aaron. Yeah. He earned it. I guess I'll buy some of these. Let's see, so he already has that equipped. They don't have the next most upgraded of these. I'll buy them as we get more people. But at least we have money now. Right, what if I do
Not this way.
Hey, shouldn't you stay close to your truck right now? Yeah, once we're ready, we'll take off in it. Now where should we go first? Once the district has been selected, the others will be temporarily unavailable. I feel like most people would end up choosing Old Town. So I'm going to go to Central Station where I saw all those people. Ted was the one station in this district. Guessing she's still there too. As Archie hasn't been frozen, but I still gotta find her, and fast. And also, finding Rosette first is a pretty good choice. Wasn't paying too much attention to exactly where everyone was, but yeah. Ooh, red title screen. Or title cut-in. Looks like time has stopped in this area too. More devils. Here they come. Something's telling me they won't be as much of a pushover as the others. Looks like these seem like they'll put up a much more of a fight.
Deploying shards.
Hold the Mivia. Anyway.
Going all in. Activating
You won't
skill.
want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Behold! Zero gleam!
And... Yep. As expected. Oh wait. That didn't kill. I'm honestly a little surprised.
Think fast. Take this.
That one's done.
Like hell you are. Chance.
Can I get her in that? Perfect.
Activating skill.
Just enough space.
It's over. Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
Try and see through this. Huh?
Chance. I'll dice you up. Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Boost activating skill.
Run wild. Raging blizzard.
Shizuna hard carrying. Until we start spamming S-Crafts. That takes care of them. What was up with those auras they had, though? I was wondering the same thing. They were in a different league compared to the last batch. They got us surrounded. The Bracers come to the rescue. Nice timing.
They are not the only ones here either. Fire!
The General Manager Marduk paired with the Genius Professor. And they're packing some heat, too. Hey now, the heck are you doing?
Stay out of this, Spriggan. Or wait. You on their side?
We gotta get to the bottom of something, that's all. When all hell broke loose, we hurried out to help people ASAP. Only to be greeted by these people already aiding in the evacuation efforts. It's fine in theory, but they were just too well prepared, like they knew all this was going to happen. I get you now.
I believe there's been a terrible misunderstanding here. It's purely coincidental that my men and I happen to be here.
He's just always prepared for everything. You can't honestly expect us to believe that. We saw you with one of Heiwei's leaders. That makes it even more suspicious.
And what's your excuse, Professor Cronkite? Why are you with them?
Must I really explain my actions here? To understand the most unusual phenomenon that has taken place today, I enlisted help to investigate it.
They were also, talking.
Are you fighting again?
Glad to see you're both looking well.
The same to you.
I'm glad you're all okay too.
I wish I could have just added Van's voice lines for this scene just to keep it all consistent.
We have no time for infighting. The safety of Edith's civilians should be priority #1. If words won't convince you to stop, I'll be forced to exert the full authority of the CID. Understand?
You've got to be joking!
I know we should be working together, but I just can't trust the likes of them.
Well, If the President wills it, we'll comply.
That's not quite what I meant.
Seeing as Mr. Arkwright has only just arrived, perhaps it would be wise to recount the details in more depth. Come along, Alvis, was it? We can continue this conversation in the cafe.
Sure, that's fine by me. But who put you in charge?
They entered the cafe and listened as everyone relayed what they knew of the situation. Their experiences mirrored each other, a strange call followed by the city and sky changing ominously, and most people being frozen in time. They also learned where Rosette and Najee, who had been with the second lieutenant and Esmeralda, were now. Are they in the sewers? Well, Najee went out looking for the Crown Prince. Rosette is investigating with Shao to learn more about what's happening. I'm curious about that strange sphere that appeared in the sky and then disappeared, too. That's right. Najee seemed to feel really bad about leaving, but the prince is our #1 priority. Honestly, I can't blame her. As for Miss Twining, she's technically still under your employ. I believe that is why she wished to investigate, so I granted her request. Of course, the White Orchid Dragon has his motives, not that I could hazard a guess as to what those are. In his foresight, he no doubt wants to learn something about the current phenomena. Talents like his are wasted on the likes of Heiyue, though perhaps such an environment is where he truly shines. Why do we have to rely on weapon designers, PMCs, and criminals? I'm currently working on contacting police officers and CID affiliates who haven't been frozen. Between that effort and assisting civilians in need, I haven't been able to help investigate at all, as frustrating as it is. We're in the same boat, really. This should be a situation where the guild can shine, but we still can't help much. If only Elaine or Jin were here. Either way, one of my employees is hitting the pavement. I gotta go back him up. You Rosette to us, and focus on your own stuff. Count me in. Thanks, I'm counting on you all. I'll make my way back to the guild. I think we can afford to have anyone standing around right now. Counting on you, Arkwright. No problem. Look at everything on your end. Please, do what you can for Rosette. Best of luck in fair travels. I'll be returning to the department store. What of you, Professor? Since I find myself in a cafe, I intend on resting here for a short while before returning to work. I'm curious. Onyx Odachi. The Divine Blade of Silver Sword. Its true name is unknown. Cell Grip. Scarlet Roll, Golden Pumps. And she has Prevent Rot, Freeze, and Death Blow, and Prevent Delay, Slow, and Stat Down at 100%. Cool. I can't remember what I was going to say. I got interrupted. Logically speaking, it doesn't make sense to think that time itself stops. But Professor Cronkite and I have been discussing the matter and theorizing on it. If time really did stop, then the only way it makes sense would be if we were somewhere where the laws of time don't apply in the first place. Now, actually, the city's normal got swallowed up by this whole mess. If so, the only way to fix this would be to... my apologies, I was just thinking out loud. Normal laws and theories don't apply to this place, and the only way to fix this would be to...
Do you have any preferences?
Bring us back to the other world.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Or kill whoever is doing it, right? Of course we gotta kill him. And now I'm genuinely curious at exactly what happens in Horacion, considering how all of the big bads come back. If you don't kill them, or you don't choose the option to directly kill them, yeah, what exactly happens? Does somebody else just kind of nab the kill? Coffee here isn't bad at all. This place has brought Basel-style coffee to a whole new level, though I expected no less in perfection from an Institute of Science graduate. Why you ever talk about his coffee, you know? You're like at least a little concerned about Professor Hamilton and Catra, right? Of course, but worrying won't get me anywhere. Speculation is pointless unless you put those thoughts into action. I believe you're already aware of that, aren't you, Esmeralda? I mean, yes. Well, they're both colleagues. I hear these two behave more like siblings. Cody was supposed to be with President Rocksmith. I wonder if he's alright. My first thought regarding the frozen time is that it has something to do with orbital technology. Though much as I wish I could, it does not fall to me to be doing the field research. I'll just sit down and enjoy a nice cup of coffee while I wait for the news to come to me. Okay. Geez, now I'm barely even fazed by this whole shtick. I do hope both Catcher and Professor Hamilton manage to evacuate somewhere safe. For starters, I plan on getting in touch with each district. Have you considered joining forces with Rosette? I expect that'd make conducting your investigation more efficient. Yep, all the NPCs you can talk to are still moving as we expected. I'm unsure as to what I should do in a situation like this. It's so out of my depth. While it's reassuring to have Professor Cronkite and Associate Professor Esmery with us, I can't help but feel pathetic at not being able to contribute whatsoever. And the shopkeepers are still not frozen? Perfect. I have to protect everyone no matter what. I just hope my handgun will work on those monsters. Oh, I'm glad you're not hurt. Even being able to walk outside is impressive enough, things being what they are right now. Johan and Carlo are helping out Professor Cronkite in the meantime. It's admirable that they're trying to lend their aid even at a time like this. I do wonder if this is only happening in the capital. I heard about my family in Anchorville. I don't know what I'd do if something were to happen to them.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Oh. You know what all the big bads coming back means? It means Dantes can actually get his own battle music. We're none the wiser about what's going on either. We gotta pull through. There's people working hard to get us through this, so we have to make it. If there's anything you'd like to order, don't hesitate to let me know. May the goddess's blessings be upon you.
Need help with something?
I mean, we already have all but one. Why am I looking
Thanks
at that?
for being such a good customer.
We need a little bit more Sepet, surprisingly.
Rosette better not be doing anything crazy out there.
Oh, there's a decent amount of random villains.
Never know. She might appear calm and collected, but even girls like her can have a wild side.
New battle music. Get rid of the urgent menace.
Search complete.
That's a lot of critical hits to
Activating skill.
Anyway. So I'm guessing all those blue marks are citizens to save, which we will be doing.
This'll make for a good one.
That was great.
You nailed it, man.
Initiating preemptive
Finish the job. Keep it up.
Activating.
Great.
Easy.
Nice. That went great.
Oh, there we go.
You nailed it, man.
See, this place is defense to us. We won't let them break through no matter what. They have my qualms when it comes to Marduk, but we can't turn away the help right now when we need it most. As soon as things calm down over here, we'll search the neighboring districts for Jin and the others. Don't let us down. So many people in here. I'll protect this place with my life. If Amada really is back, then... No, we've got to do everything we can to stop them. That was spooky, but I can't be scared. I need to protect the mommy. What's going on? I mean, the bracers know what's happening. Oh goddess, please keep Mina safe. What's going on? Is this another terrorist attack? A natural disaster? Where'd they even come from? People got attacked by those monsters. Simple. Maybe I'm just burned out. I worked so hard, I'm just hallucinating monsters now. Weird as things might be, we still have to use the resources at our disposal to help handle things. Our limited grasp of the situation, however, is our biggest handicap. It's hard to believe that this phenomenon was caused by humans in the first place. Regardless of that, we have to find a way to get through this. The horrible devices have technically stopped. It looks like there's something working within them still. I hope we can at least get in touch with Lemon's head branch. Anyway, we've got to start working on finding a solution. I'm guessing all contact with the outside world has been eliminated. Not a fan of Marduk, but I guess we can count on them to fight with us this time. We'll get the grip of things one way or the other. The ball's in you guys' court now. You better pull through for us. We will. Shouldn't it be your guys' court? With an R? There's probably still civilians around the city that haven't managed to escape. We'll split up for a search and rescue. This miasma is slowing us down a lot. Take care of yourselves, please, and let us know if something comes up. What's going on? You're kidding. Are the guys that killed Annie behind this too? We need to stop them, but what can I even do? Damn it. Oh, what the heck is going on? This is getting freaky. We're totally gonna die. I don't know, but we gotta lay low for now. But this is totally picture-worthy. And my camera's working too. Popica, you're way too chilled out right now. But it helps calm me down. I'm a total mess, really. I'm only this calm because you're here. Alright. Let's go save some citizens.
Activating combat system. Now.
There's a ton of them. Shall we get to work?
I'm guessing that miasma will summon some more demons. Oh, I triggered a bunch of them, didn't I?
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
It's over. Show me what you got, Silverblade. Sucker.
Make it count.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Pass some more.
Nice.
A chance.
Activating.
Great.
Activating skill.
Now we're talking.
Activating skill.
Pass some more. A chance.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
You're open.
Activating skill.
Pass some more.
So what is going on over here?
Wonder who will fight next.
Hell of a show,
Ah. So it's actually impassable. Neat.
There's a ton of them. Shall we get to work?
Let's get to work.
Trying to switch to the big guy.
We can win.
Dang it.
Activating skill.
Nice. That went great.
Chat with him.
You nailed it,
This
man.
department store will be our temporary base. We can both protect everyone and gather information while we're here. Now that Mr. Thorndike is back, the defense regime is also being assembled. That aside, how exactly are we supposed to get rid of this source of the problem here? I'm guessing there may be like a step-by-step way to eliminate these barriers. We gotta find the first step, though.
This'll make for a good one. If we act now, we can win.
Got a whole slew of them.
Activating. Activating skill.
Show me what you got.
Activating
Silverblade.
skill.
Sucker. A chance. There.
Make it count, man.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Wow, normal attack was stronger.
Nice. That went great.
You nailed it, man.
Let's go.
Here goes.
Why can we not just walk in the street?
Let's go.
I'm on it.
I guess the only place we can go is this way. Yeah.
Shoot. They called in demons.
They must be trying to protect it.
I'll take there they are.
We have to destroy the
Search
golden
complete.
demon stone. Alrighty.
Activating
You won't
skill.
want to miss. Make it count, man!
Activating skill.
My move now.
Activating skill.
Show me what you got, Silver.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
And now we just attack him until he's dead. Beautiful. Alright.
Barriers dealt with. Nothing's in our way now.
Don't get too excited. Looks like there's another one dead ahead.
Not for
So I
long.
guess we'll just take out the other barriers then. Simple. Break the demon stone? Yeah. It's a sub-event, why not?
Deploying stars.
There they are.
Like hell you are.
Now we're talking.
Activating skill.
Okay. We'll just break them as they come up.
Looks like the gang's all here. Gotcha. Let's get to work. Gotcha. Gotcha. You are. Let's finish the job. Got a whole slew of them.
Activating.
Easy peasy. I don't get why there's like a huge disparity in HP amounts for some enemy types.
Got a whole slew of them.
Activating skill.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Yet their stats don't really
Activating skill.
do anything to kind of make up for it. Like they aren't even scary to fight or anything, but yeah.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Break the next demon stone.
Deploying shards.
My turn now.
Activating skill.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Activating skill.
That should do it.
Silver wins.
Oh,
My move now.
Activating
need a
skill.
little bit more. We open the central station.
Goodbye, barrier.
So now I have to check out what's going on over here because why is there a sub-event with the car? Recover HP, EP.
That hits the spot.
Okay. So it's a place to kick back and rest before we get this. Alright, let's get inside. What's inside the train station? It isn't our missing friends, and demon spheres too. Why so many, I wonder?
We appear to be rather outnumbered.
Oh, but their numbers are meaningless against our combined might.
Duenja!
Maybe try destroying the fear that's summoning the demons. Great timing. Let's not get careless. Also, the assassin allies. At least that's what I thought
Just
I
as
saw.
I feared. We must take down the main body.
Most likely
A
wrong.
more even playing field
think
would
that maybe
be
was,
preferable, of
frozen
course.
NPC.
But as things are now... Huh? It appears the
I'm out of water.
pieces are now in place.
Mr. Arkwright,
So we're pieces on a board to you now? Gee, thanks. Let's talk more annihilation.
Understood.
We shall crush them in one fell swoop.
Is Hao actually going to be a solo party member? Nope, he's just an ally. Making use of that tech they made for the
Search complete.
for the death game. I want to look at the orbs
suggest we
stats.
strike now.
There it is.
I'm taking you all out. I'm taking you all out.
Activating skill.
Silver wing account man.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Seal's blade. Your assistance, please.
Going all in.
Can't attack directly? Oh, because she attacks in melee. That's her range.
We have the upper hand.
Okay then.
Like hell you are.
I won't let this chance slip by.
There we go.
Mr. Arkwright.
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
Sucker. Chances like this, you know what to do.
Coming right up. They flinched. Mr. Arkwright.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Activating skill.
Trembling.
You're open.
That's a new thing.
Now it's your next. One skill coming right up. Oh, I could do better.
Nice and simple. So what happens in this area of town? Oh, there's clearing. He did it. And Ben and his friends are always so reliable. Well, that settles that. Though I must say, Professor, your theory is most fascinating. It has the capacity to be fascinating, but at present it is merely a hypothesis. The truth of the matter will only become clear with time. So, you completely ignored your boss and went off on your own, huh?
Call it a hunch, but I suspected you would take action immediately. Pardon my presumption, but I had hoped to gather as much information as possible.
Hey, I'm grateful for it. So, what's your angle here? I'm going to go out on a limb and assume this ain't volunteer work.
I simply hope to get a handle on the situation on behalf of Heiyue. That and Miss Twining's superior skills have been the subject of my attention for quite some time.
Huh?
What say you? We would happily welcome you upon you leaving his office.
You're trying to poach my employees in the middle of this. You're a funny one.
While I appreciate the kind offers, I am quite content with my current contract. Second Lieutenant Kayla is waiting. Let us return to the Orbital Cafe.
We got plenty to discuss. And then we'll probably call it a night. They return to the Orbital Cafe to report back to Second Lieutenant Kayla and to discuss their next move. So you wish to continue working with Arkwright Solutions for the time being, then? I do. While I'm unaware, our Chief of Security and yourself have goals of your own in this situation. I do not believe my return would significantly contribute to furthering those goals. As such, I believe that continuing as I am will best serve Marduk's interest. So, I ask that you allow me to continue with the Solutions Office as I have been. For the record, I had fully intended on approving your decision without a rousing speech. Very well. We at Marduk consider fairness to be one of our guiding principles. Go ahead and show us just how much value you can bring to the table. Thank you, sir. I shall. Want to begin the bidding for who can loan her next? Hey, we're trying to have a serious discussion here. I was being half serious, at least. Regardless, since we happen to be together, I'd like to travel with you for a while longer. I'm concerned about Lady Ashen's well-being, as well as some notable others. I can't say I'm all that thrilled about having you of all people covering our backs. But you did help one of my people, so I'll put up with it this time. Welcome to the team. Splendid. It always pays to put others in your debt when the opportunity presents. I knew the catch was coming. We go together surprisingly well. Indeed, such are Mr. Arkwright's charms. Maybe it's time we part ways. You got the White Orchid Dragon on your side? You hardly need me. Makes sense? Thanks for all the help you've given us. Not at all. Hanging out with you helped me get a better handle on this situation, so it worked out for both of us. I'm gonna meet up with Kuragane and the others, so if you learn anything, we'll give you a heads up. So basically, as you move from area to area, you are just going to keep changing out your party member, or your additional party member with whoever was helping in the moment. Interesting. After reuniting with Rosette and a remarkably less trustworthy ally, the group was ready to travel to their next destination. Either Old Town or Riverside, where they had reason to believe their friends resided. Rosette rejoined the party. Now joined as a guest in Shizuna's place. Inspect the car and select the next destination. Understood. Everybody has new dialogue, including the people at the shop. Okay, I guess we'll do a little bit of talking. Sigh. I can't think this much without some caffeine in me. I'm no better companion for a nice brainstorming session than a good cup of joe. Best lesson Professor Cronkite ever gave me. But anyway, I'll take a short break then start working on some countermeasures. There must be a limit to what devils can and can't do. That's what we should take advantage of to keep ourselves safe. I'm planning on cooperating with Marduk to help provide people with both food and shelter.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Got plenty of money now. We should be able to exchange or upgrade weapons at that one thing by the station. Your work to liberate this area is much appreciated. Seeing you work so hard to help out has made me realize I should strive for the same. Not by fighting, of course. I'm putting my observational skills to the test so that I may help relay information to Marduk and the guild both. I hope to be able to contribute with helping refugees. No matter how small, I must do my part. Let me thank you all on behalf of all employees here. Ilhan and Carlos said the whole store will offer our support to you and everyone else out there. My part will be relatively small when compared to the two of them, but I plan on helping regardless. Let me know if you need anything.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Is it true that Station 2 was successfully liberated? Things are safe now, all thanks to Marduk. Ilhan's been having some new ideas, but I can guarantee you that our store will continue supporting you. Please, don't hesitate to ask for help.
I can handle any maintenance.
We can't open the slot of party members we don't already have, so we have to wait for Perry. And we will be able to afford it. Nice. Let's see, so we could buy stuff, but it has to be one that isn't of the types that we are unfortunately missing, which is wind and fire. We are always short on those two. I should definitely get some MP3s. I'll make a couple of them. Those are always good to have. I'll make a couple hit threes too. I like 3 of them, why not?
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Activating maintenance mode.
Forget. Which one had good, Okay, so the bottom one has, like, wanted to use Mirage. Okay. Was it Mirage 12, Wind 6? I'm not even sure if we can get that. if we got Mind 3, we could Mind 3 and then like either Evade or Strike 3. We could get that for the AT Steel. And don't really know what exactly we would get here otherwise. SCLM boost radius, maybe? That'd probably be a good one. So that's 12 water, 6 time. Okay.
Sorry, that's a single element slot.
We need more water, and I believe that's one we're
Need help
actually
with
able to get. Yeah, we have quite a bit of it. Let's see, so this is water 6, so I guess I'll get HP 3. I'll just buy shield 3 as well.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Activating
See,
maintenance
so
mode.
we can, instead of Mercy on this,
Sorry, that's a single element
she uses her
slot.
shield anyway. We'll just throw this
Skills
on.
changed.
And then we'll put shield 3
Skills
here.
changed.
Now we just need times 6, which means we need one more time. Hey look, cast 3.
Ooh, a shiny new skill.
See, as for blind, I could probably throw it on a different slot. Probably only goes on attack and EX, right? Yep. Weapon and EX. Just glancing at what all these do. See, Fatal Lance is Earth 6 time 8. So if we throw blind on, that still satisfies the requirements. Perfect. And I'll give her one of the MP3s.
Skills changed.
I'll give her the hit 2. Hit 3, why not?
Commencing maintenance.
I'll swap this out for a hit 3, because might as well. Full accuracy. Double checking what all these give. Seraphic Force would be cool to get, but I'm not sure if Van can easily earn that. I think I'm cool with what I got. Let's keep talking. I don't know if you're from our Duke or what, but you're no match for the Republic's law enforcement. I'm perfectly capable of protecting the Republic citizens all by myself. I'll show you not to mess with Calvert's police force. All the power to you, buddy. We'll keep up the rescue efforts, so take care of the guild here while we're out. Sure. It's way too dangerous for you two to go on alone. What if you get cornered by monsters? Don't worry, I'm no pushover, and neither is Regina. Now, if things got sticky, I'm sure we can count on Jin and Elaine to bail us out. Be sure to do your best for the team, Gray. Don't you dare die on me. That's an order from your senior. Superiors, take care of yourself. Superiors, take care of yourself, Gray. Fine. I promise I won't do anything rash. But you have to come back safe. Gotta take me out for drinks again. We will. Don't worry so much. You're pretty skilled in and of yourself. And if you need some help, we got Lahat around too. Okay, I'll do my best. I promise I won't do anything reckless, so you better not either. Come back safe. I'll take the guild's car around the neighboring districts. Jen and Elaine are doing their own stuff. And I take it you guys are on your way out too? Your best. Right back at you. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Let us meet again. So the random people don't have anything new to add. You know, clearly the bracers work. Already time for me and Yang to put our heads together and see what we come up with. Yeah, so they all had the same dialogue. She was not here before though. I thought you might show up sooner or later. I take it this is about the unofficial partnership between the Guild and the CID? And it is. Glad we're on the same page, at least. Our first priority should be getting the situation under control, not being at each other's throats. I guarantee you that the Guild holds no ill will toward the CID. Even if you did steal Kilika from us. Well, that was more than 5 years ago now. Surely water under the bridge? You can't still be mad about that. Guess wisdom and age don't necessarily pair together. I do agree with you for the most part. When it comes to saving the citizens of this capital, every minute counts. Precisely. You'll have to excuse me for jumping right into it, but how about we discuss the main points of our collaboration? We should be able to get in touch with Chief Rowan shortly. It'll be a retroactive report, but it's best that we stay prepared. Allowing Armada to continue on this path is something not even the goddess could abide by. The CID will, of course, make a concerted effort to put a stop to this. We could collaborate with the CID in a limited capacity. Our efforts are already underway, so their cooperation should help speeding up matters. I'd advise caution if you guys will keep this up, and I'd appreciate if you kept me up to date regarding your findings.
Indeed.
More people? If I can get in contact with work, I should be able to claim workers' compensation. And why am I still thinking of work at a time like this? Focus, damn it, just need to figure out how to get through this. Hopefully things have calmed down by now. I still need to contact my husband. Mommy. Sorry, Mina. Mommy's a little busy right now. Don't worry, we'll be fine. I'll protect you, Mommy. Oh, Mina, you're so cute. Thank you, Mina. That helped calm me down. Mommy's gotta be brave too. Yeah. Mina's helped calm my nerves. I have to be brave for us both. I'm glad you're feeling better, Mommy. I'll keep you safe. No one's gonna get past me. We're gathering everyone who could still fight so that we can conduct a search and rescue. I took a look earlier, and thanks to you breaking that demon sphere, things have calmed down enough for us to move out. Thanks for the opportunity, Spriggan. We'll make the most of it. These two. How did it come out? Got those monsters in the frame? Oh dear, this is nuts. They're not showing up. It's so freaky. They're so not from this world. Huh, they're not showing up in photographs, but our Zippas are recording them without major issue. It's gotta have to do with the shard functions installed, I guess. Or not. I don't know what the heck's going on now that time stopped. This is so freaky, I always have trouble pronouncing that. Kopika. What's gonna happen to us? Straight up, please give me some space, but like, not too much. Alright, a few people on the other side, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a couple demons hanging around there. Oh, no, you don't.
I eagerly await the performance.
Initiating preemptive strike. Activating.
Nice. That went great.
Ooh, all of the shops are open
For
here.
you, Mr. Arkwright?
Point. Thank you all so much for saving the department store, rather all of Station Street. You, in addition to Marduk and all the professors, deserve my utmost thanks for trying so hard to illuminate such a dark path. Our entire staff wishes to support those endeavors, and I plan to guide them as their manager. We'll show everyone what Western Department Store can really do once we put our mind to it. Please don't hesitate to take advantage of our services. We weren't able to come in here before, right? I believe we were looking at that and, like, there was no icons inside the store at all. It's bad enough that I can't get any quality men to pay attention to me. Why is my life such a struggle? And my Revolution Festival plans went down the drain. Just my luck. Sniffle. Might be a good chance for you to take a lesson to heart. The world doesn't work like that. Everyone's priorities lie elsewhere right now, and honestly, so should yours. Talk more about it once things have settled. But Marguerite... Your attitude might not be the only thing that needs some fixing. Gotta do something about your face, dear. You look more like a disco ball than a woman with that much glitter on you. No decent man will approach you when your face looks like a headlight.
Indeed.
If there's something I can hope for, at least, it's that Beth will change her way of thinking after the situation. For now, our focus should be survival right now. Wonder if my hubby's okay. I try helping out the store as much as possible, considering I'm a regular here. That should be I'll try helping out the store. Anyway. Marguerite, thank you. You always help me out, even at a time like this. It's because you're so kind that you get to live a happy life with a rich husband. Meanwhile, I'm Sparkle. Why don't you start by wiping away those tears? You may as well wash off your makeup at the same time. Two birds with one stone. This whole mess caught everyone by surprise. Guess we're lucky I just brought in a new produce haul. Should last us a while at least. Deborah and I will be handling food reserve with the utmost care. We don't know how long it'll go on for after all. Our administrator is always willing to assist, and we'll do everything we can, too. Emma being here is such a great help, especially with how crazy things are outside. She provided us with plenty of foodstuffs, so help yourself if you need to.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
What's up? Nice to see you back in one piece. Not that I was expecting otherwise. Milan, good to see all are safe over here. Yep, safe as can be. Got Marduk's people to thank for that. They're pretty capable, all things considered. I jumped on the rooftop and took a look out there. I'll say, we're definitely up against real devils in here. It's also peculiar. But as unusual as this may be, I almost feel like I've heard something about like this happening before. Before? Yeah, forget about it. Memory's a little hazy and couldn't say for certain. Assuming I'm not just conked out on my place and having some whack-ass dreams, you better start pulling it together and get things done. Don't worry about us. I'm a trained member of the Gekka School after all. Might be a little rusty, but it'll suffice. And if you need any medical supplies, just let me know. Appreciate it. Glad knowing we can count on you. Kept being shaken up still, but right now is when we have to pull ourselves together. Focus on what we can do about it, not what we can't. Don't worry about us. And if you need any supplies, you know who to ask.
Does anything catch your eye?
I'm gonna guess there's some kind of past event that's exactly like what's going on here. The series really likes the past repeating itself being a theme. We're finally starting to heal, and then Almada had to do this. I can't believe it, but I have to pull myself together and help Sylvie. She'll be helping out with battle prep. It's the least I can do. I'll have to play my part, however insignificant it is, so that we can get through this, through them. Yeah, I know, Thorndyke, arrogant bastard. And he's spoken to Mr. Thorndyke. My sheer displeasure. Bastard wanted to buy out Thunders. It says something about ensuring strength and operability in these unprecedented circumstances. Kinda turned him out. What a douchebag. According to him, things will never go back to normal unless we cooperate. He thinks he has the upper hand just because he knows something I don't, the jackass. Got some balls to play the double-faced card on me. Yeah, he's the kind of man you want to be careful with. But I can't imagine you of all people even listen to him. Nah, I did. Jerk's pretty convincing when he up and offers you 3 times the expected amount. You took the deal? Don't worry, I ain't no sellout. Deal just applies to normal circumstances. Not 100% sure what that will apply to, but if I'm gonna take a chance, might as well do it with the one holding the cards. Better deal with the shit soon, or you'll be screwing me out of a lot of money. Hey, get our weapons tuned up and we got a deal. For money. Those Mafia jerks got us in a big mess. Gonna have to teach them a lesson, gunsmith style. I signed a contract with Marduk, but nothing in it said it was an exclusive deal. Hurry up and do your tune-ups. Never know what might happen, and you don't want to get caught with your pants down.
What's it gonna be?
New weapons. Ladies' brand. My brand. So she currently has her velocity muzzle equipped. Could use slightly better gear, but honestly, the evasion's pretty cool. It's not that much of an increase. And we shall upgrade Lady's brand.
You better take good care of it.
That was quite the impressive show of skill back there. It would seem Twinings and the security chief weren't exaggerating their reports after all. Either way, I'm pleased to see you've been making sufficient use of both your hollow core and stun caliber. Apologies for my haughty tone. I'm sure I'll receive a scolding for it from a certain service concierge later. As for now, though, you can rest assured that we at Marduk are doing all we can to resolve the situation at hand. I look forward to seeing what you and your assistants will accomplish from here on out. Make sure you do your best as well, Reset. We'd been waiting for the Revolution Festival to come around for so long, and now this had to happen. But we can't be lounging around dumbfounded forever. Administrator Wesley's decided we have to help. You must be sure you're wearing the appropriate clothes, especially if you don't know exactly what you're getting into. Do let me know if you need anything.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Are these better than what we currently have? The answer is no.
We await your next visit.
That professor is working on the roof right now. I'd probably be more a hindrance than support if I was up there, so I'm staying down here and focusing on what I can do. I brought over some ice cream from my stand, so that'll hopefully help with our reserves.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
We got one person up here. What's up? Though still missing a special something to take it over the edge. I can't quite complain when I even have this chance in the first place. Don't you agree, Mr. Arkwright? Agree with what? And even if the quality of the product leaves a lot to be desired, its relative value skyrockets during times of crisis. You know the proverb, hunger is the best sauce. Well, that isn't just a theory. It is an extremely logical and systematic social, psychological, and physical phenomena. Professor, why might you, if I may ask, what are your thoughts on this phenomena happening? Or more than that, why do you think it is that some people can move while some can't? Hold on a second. Fascinating. There's no effect without cause. You may be able to change or manipulate it, but it won't necessarily mean you've eradicated said cause. I recommend you keep that in mind if you're going to continue looking into this anomaly. Gotcha. Guess it makes sense on the Hamilton's pupils and Catcher's Senior wouldn't know something more. We'll keep it in mind.
Alrighty.
As irritating as Esmeralda can be, I believe collaborating with her is my best recourse. I'm planning on trying an orbital tech-based approach to this anomaly henceforth. I suppose I can offer my assistance should I make any discoveries. If time remains frozen, it will only prove to be a hindrance to my research.
Now then.
If you say so. I'm guessing the people need to have a certain amount of personality, meaning only the NPCs we can talk to will be able to move. Alrighty. But that covers everybody in the district. Wait a minute. Oh, that just goes to another area. Alright. It's midnight. My throat hurts. I need more water. So I am going to call it a night here. And I guess good news is that my Saturday evening opened up. So hopefully tomorrow. Till then, have a good night.